and local on a Thursday morning. JKJ broadcasting live from the Mix 100 studios. Lone Tree, Colorado.
It's
What?
Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday?
It is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Jeez
Oh, what did you
Louise.
say?
You said Thursday. That's okay, though.
You're
Is it
getting ahead
really?
of yourself.
It's
Hold on,
Wednesday.
is it really? Let me double check.
Wednesday,
It is
March 19th.
Really Wednesday, yes.
And that's
He
okay,
is right
Jer.
about that.
I woke up thinking it was Thursday.
No, you
I've been
didn't.
thinking this entire time it's Thursday.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry to disappoint you.
Why you gotta ruin my day like that?
Well, I just didn't
Let's
want you to...
pretend it's Thursday for the rest of the show.
Okay.
Oh.
Really throw
I'm
people
down.
You know
off.
what? Yeah, we'll just do that. Why not? You know, make it fun.
Damn it, I truly thought it was Thursday. I was like, okay,
okay.
good. Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
Spring break's almost over.
It's been a long... Oh, that's
You
why.
know what? That's
It's-
exactly
Oh,
why.
I
It's
can't
like,
even tell
the
you.
children will leave
I
me.
can't even tell you. This week is really going by slow.
Oh,
Crawling.
poor
It is
Jeremy.
crawling by for you.
It's horrible. Okay, so
Clearly.
welcome to Wednesday. I feel like I should replay the whole intro and do the whole
I
thing
know,
all over
right?
again.
Redo.
Anyway, we're streaming live on YouTube if you want to check us out. Mix 100 Denver on YouTube. All brought to you by our partners at Safeway. What else do I want to hit? Oh, we've got the Code Play for Coldplay promotion going on right now. Be listening at 8:10 this morning, and we'll give you a flight number. Hold on to that, because Big Rob will give you another one this afternoon at 1:10, and then Nina will ask you to call in and give her both of those flight numbers. And if you get them correctly this afternoon, you'll be qualified for that flyaway to Miami to go see Coldplay, which is pretty darn cool.
Amazing.
Amazing, says Nina. It's amazing.
That's so good.
So good. So stick around. We'll give you that first flight number today at 8:10 with JKJ on a Wednesday morning.
Yay!
I feel like I'm going to be sick at some point, though. I just want to give you guys a heads up. Twice yesterday, something happened to me that just completely grosses me out.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
It's when somebody's standing close to you talking, and this was with two different coworkers here at the radio station, and they let out a, like a laugh,
Yeah.
and you feel the heat
Oh.
and the breath come out of their mouth
How close were you?
the
as
close talker.
you are breathing in.
Oh, so you're taking in
And
their
you
breath.
feel the hit of their breath as
Yeah.
you're, and just at the right time, I'm sucking in. And I felt, it's a sweet woman next door. You both know who she
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Oh.
And when it hits you, it goes right in your mouth. And I'm like, no, that grosses me out.
Yeah.
Because you are immediately inhaling air that just came out of somebody else's body.
It's almost like you kiss.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
it's
you
basically like we kiss.
Yeah.
You taste what they had for breakfast kind of stuff.
Ew.
Like, yeah.
I
Oh, I
know.
feel bad
And it
for
happened
you.
twice yesterday.
Ah,
One with a
with-
sales guy, and the first one was a heavy hit
Oh.
from the lovely woman next door at a different station. Yeah, I think you all know who I'm talking
You're
about.
like-
She's a close talker.
Yeah.
She's super happy
Yeah.
all the time. And
Yeah. I love her.
right in your
She's
face.
awesome. She's such a sweet.
Anyway,
Jer's on one.
hey, who put the sugar-free candy in the kitchen? Was that you?
That was me.
There's a
Yeah.
giant bag of sugar-free candy in the
I
kitchen.
can't do it. I tried really
I
hard to
need
be
the
healthy.
sugar.
I know. I tried. I bought that with every good intention of because I like to have a little sweet treat at night. I do. After I have dinner, I'm sitting there on the couch drinking my sleepy time tea, and I'm like, it would be good right about now. Little piece of chocolate, little sweet treat.
Yeah.
And so I bought those with every intention of this is going to help me in my diet journey, right? Like I am trying
Diet journey?
I'm
Diet
trying
journey.
really hard to curb some of the sugar, and I was like, this is a great little hack.
This is so fitting, though, that you bailed out on sugar-free
I
candy.
know, I
It
was
is
like,
so you.
I
You're like,
can't
I
do
need
it.
the sugar.
Yes. I had like 2 nights in a row I've tried to have a couple pieces of this candy, and then I lay in bed and my stomach is killing me. Like the sugar-free nonsense is not doing it. Like I just can't. So
I think your stomach's just like, need
I
sugar.
know my
Please
stomach's like,
help.
We've made it this far just doing the
Yeah.
regular good old-fashioned candy. Why you got to switch it up now? I think that's
It's all
what my
chemicals
stomach was
in there
telling me.
anyway, yeah.
So I put it in a plastic bag and put it on the counter because
I
that's
saw
where we
it.
give away free stuff.
Even I don't want it. I was like,
I know.
should I?
I
Nah.
know. And it's very deceiving because it tastes good. Like you would not be able, I think, to pick up that it was sugar free if it wasn't right there on the package.
Mm-hmm.
It is the fact that it hurt my stomach so bad after. And again, I think you're right. I think I just my body's like, we will not accept that. Like, it's either full
So
sugar
funny.
or nothing.
You almost need to eat that if you still wanted to consume it, and then take a spoonful of sugar
Yeah.
with it, just to
Were
get
you
your
in
fix.
my house? Like, I literally.
Did you think about that?
No, I had honey. I took a spoonful of honey with it after a while because I'm like, I need something
You
to
need the
fix
sweetness.
it.
Are you like you might be like me, where after you have a meal, you've got that sweet tooth
Sweet
that
treat.
just hits
Yes.
you.
I
was
need
just
it.
watching an Instagram video of some health nut talking about what you can buy at Costco to crave your sweet tooth, to knock out your sweet tooth craving. That's still somewhat healthy.
Yeah.
And she was going through all these different like Noosa yogurts that were fine. There was a box of cereal that it was okay in her book that you could just have a bowl of cereal to knock out your craving.
Huh.
I was
But why
none
not
of
just
that-
have
but
something
why not just have
sweet?
brownies?
Yeah, why not have
Well, no,
a
like, you
little
don't have to
piece
go-
of something?
you don't have
Well,
go
the cereal was
crazy,
a
but-
high protein cereal with no sugar
Oh,
in
those
it.
$12 boxes of
So
cereal.
that's what she's
like,
saying. She's like, if you want your craving to be knocked out and still have like 18 grams of protein, have this bowl of cereal. Which, if you're hardcore, that might be what you have to do. You should have seen her thighs. I mean, she was hardcore.
Stacked.
She had little
Quadzilla.
shorty shorts on, and she's like, just have a bowl of cereal.
That's all you need.
And then she threw the box across the Costco.
Oh my gosh. No, it's funny.
Through the screen.
Last night I was trying to remedy the situation. So I made, rice paper. So what you would put a spring roll in. You know what I mean? You put it in
Sure.
water to get it pliable.
Delicious.
So I have
Yummy,
rice paper, and then I put peanut butter, banana, and then I wrapped it up like a little burrito. I fried that in a pan, and then I put some honey on it. And then a little scoop of Greek yogurt, like whipped cream. But it was good. Like, it was good. I definitely was like, I could do this again. Like, this is a nice little sweet treat.
That doesn't
and it's
sound too
real
bad.
sugar, and it's got some protein with the peanut butter. The banana's good. Yeah. I
Nick
think-
Nack's got a little bag of chocolate that she still has set back from the chocolate therapist down there in downtown Middleton. And so
Yes.
last night, she's like, hey, come here. I was like, oh, what's up? What's going on? She's like, come here. She handed me a chunk of mint chocolate. She's like, here, don't tell the kids.
Yeah.
Yum. I
It's between
love
me and
mint
you.
chocolate.
So we sat there
Yeah.
and she's like, remember the deal. She's like, you don't bite into it. You don't just nod it. She's like, let it melt in your mouth.
Jeremy's already finished it
Just
at that
let it-
point.
I was like, nom, nom, nom,
You
nom, nom,
have
nom.
to savor.
You gotta let it melt in your mouth so it covers all your taste buds.
Yummy. Yeah. You got to do it right. You do.
You got to do it right, you guys. But good. I'm glad I'm not alone in the world of sweet tooths.
No, you've got to. I've always said I have a separate stomach for my sugar stuff because it's like, I
That's
can
a
just
mental
keep
thing,
eating.
yeah.
It is.
It
like,
is.
Even if I'm super full, I just had
Creates
like
euphoria.
the biggest meal. All of a sudden, I've got room for a brownie.
That's actually your Instagram name, right? At
Yeah.
Sugar Stuff.
Oh my
At Sugar Stuff.
It needs to be.
Follow her
right?
on Instagram. Denver's best music, Mix 100 with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. I did go on and look and see if Sugar Stuff was taken on Instagram. Luckily, it's not a stripper.
Oh,
it
okay,
is
no.
some
Yeah,
sort of bakery
careful.
out of state. Because I was like, now that I said follow Katy at Sugar Stuff,
Yeah, you
so
should
maybe
probably
make sure it's not like a stripper.
yeah, clear that up.
You're in the clear, girl. It's a
Okay.
bakery, so
Whew,
but sadly it's
thank
taken.
goodness.
So sorry about that.
Man.
Darn it. A lot of people were writing in talking about what things you can eat and stuff, and talking about things from Costco. Another one that woman had mentioned on her Instagram feed was, I guess they have a Reese's dessert in the frozen section at Costco that is a banana covered in chocolate and peanut butter, like the Reese's chocolate and peanut butter. And they're like
Ooh.
frozen banana nuggets. And she said 2 of them are only 90 calories. So if you have a sweet tooth, you can pound down 2 of those and
Ooh.
be
That
okay.
sounds good.
I
sounds
want
really
them
good.
immediately.
Yeah, that sounds like something I could totally be a part of.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to keep an eye out for those. I know, right?
Yeah, pick me up a bag when you
Yum,
find
yum,
them.
yum, yum. I will.
Okay.
Absolutely. Hey, coming up, we've got a very local trending report for you guys. We'll talk about how somebody here in Colorado is $1 million richer. Lucky SOB.
Yeah,
And potheads. Potheads are going to be upset this morning.
they gotta spend money.
Oh, bro, I'm out of money, bro.
Uh.
We'll dive into that and more coming up in the trending report. Right now, first check of traffic. Denver's best music, Mix 100, playing a little Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga there. Happy Wednesday morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you want to watch what's going on in the studio, we stream the entire show live on YouTube. Just search Mix 100 Denver. It's all brought to you by our partners at Safeway. And don't forget to stick around today. About 8:10, we'll be giving you that flight number for our Code Play for Coldplay flyaway promotion. We'll give you a 3-digit number. Big Rob will do the same at about 1:10 today. And then in the 4 p.m. hour, Nina will ask you for the full 6-digit flight code, and you will be qualified to get out of town to go see Coldplay in Miami, one of the biggest bands ever in a nice, beautiful, warm location.
Yeah.
Especially on a day like today. You're like, man, give me that win.
Get me to Miami.
I need that win. On top of it, you will get a little something when you qualify. An autographed vinyl copy of their new album called Moon Music from Coldplay, which is a pretty decent album if you ask me. So stick around. We'll be giving you that first flight number today at 8:10 here with JKJ. Right now it's time for a trending report. Before we get to all the local goodness, man, I sat down for about an hour and a half last night and watched the SpaceX capsule come back to Earth.
Dude.
And watched Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore and a couple other astronauts get loaded up on that boat and get unloaded from the capsule. And man, just fascinating watching all of that.
Well, and good to know they're safe home.
They're
after
safe
that
and
long
home, guys.
mission. My gosh,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, do you know what stood out to me? Excuse me, sorry.
Gross.
What stood out to me the most from that, though, Jer, was how much trouble they had standing. Like, they get out of the capsule, and they're so, like,
it's funny.
gently
Like,
lifted out.
gravity.
But it's true. I mean, there's, like, those astronauts, they pass out because they stand up too fast and stuff. Like, you're
their
just not
muscles
used
gone,
to that.
yeah.
Their muscles are completely gone. I'm like, you got to relearn how to walk from your 8-day trip that you were supposed to have. Like,
Yeah.
They immediately
wild.
get medical attention. The doctor's like one of the
Yeah.
first people to get into the capsule and check them out. And they were all smiles, though. They were so happy to be back here on Earth. But, you know, I watched the entire thing from the descent to the parachutes opening to them floating in the water. And it's really amazing what you can watch now because they have all the drones out there. So
Yeah.
they've got the drones hovering. You watch the entire process from the speedboats coming up and hooking it all up and then pulling it onto the boat and pulling it up and
And the dolphins that
the
greeted them.
dolphins, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, again, it was like one of those moments where I'm watching it and I'm like, don't cry. Don't
Yeah,
cry.
don't-
But there's
yeah.
something
Emotional.
emotional about
Seriously.
that there was this giant pod of dolphins there. Just like, hey, what are you guys doing?
Yeah. We wanna say hi.
Yeah,
It
and they're
is-
swimming all around. I was like, this is beautiful.
It is, and you're right. The drone footage makes it feel like you're right there. You're a part of it. So it's even more just, it's more of an experience, I
Again,
think.
and it's just so, to me, it was very patriotic knowing that, we can send a rocket up and get these people that were stranded up there and bring them back down. And
Yeah.
really neat stuff and
Absolutely.
incredible video footage. And I'm sure if you want to go back and watch it, it's all over YouTube.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know
It's
NASA.
everywhere, yeah.
I watched the NASA live stream last night, so I'm sure it's on there. But really neat to see those
Very
folks
neat.
back home.
Absolutely.
Well, we do like to pride ourselves on a lot of local content here at Mix 100, and Katie is our local expert.
And it was big news yesterday. I saw the news drop that National Women's Soccer League has a new venue in Denver, or at least plans to build one.
It's nice looking.
Very exciting. Santa Fe Yards right there near Broadway and I-25. They're going to build a 14,500 seat venue. You can go see it on our Instagram stories at Jeremy, Katy, Josh. I put the video up there that shows their plans for building it, what it's going to look like, the stuff surrounding it, what they're going to build. It is so neat, and it's expected to be open in the spring of 2028. Now, we do know the season, they're going to be a part of the 2026 season, the new Denver team, and Josh and I were discussing off air. They're probably going to play their first few years at like Dick's or Empower Field.
Sure,
yeah, one of those two.
Yeah, they'll be playing a lot of their games there, but when this new venue opens, it's going to be a really big deal, and I can't wait.
It's
beautiful.
very well done. The
Yeah.
design is very nice. And from what I'm reading, all the local little businesses around there are pretty darn excited
Oh,
about
yeah.
this, especially some little mom and pop restaurants that are around there in the area. They're like, oh, hell's yes.
Yeah, we need this.
It's going to hold like 14,000 people or something.
14,500.
There it is. So, yeah, it's going to bring in a lot of revenue to all those little businesses and all those little bars up and down Broadway and everything.
Yeah, and
it's going to be great.
They've seen some hard times with COVID and just the problems downtown. So I'm really excited for all the businesses, all the people, and just the Mile High City and surrounding areas. This is exciting.
Yeah. And then I felt bad because I saw the news story about all the people in all those new apartments down there. They're like, screw this.
I know,
I'm not going to be able to park anywhere.
They're the people who are against it, but it's
they're
like,
pretty
come
fired
on.
up.
You move downtown, you know you're going to have issues parking.
You
just deal
are.
with it. That's what
and
you
it's a
deal
giant
with.
vacant lot right now. You knew something was going to be coming in there.
It's been
something
vacant for
big.
like 10 years, right?
Yeah,
It's just
it's
been a
sitting
dirt
there,
lot
so.
for a long time. So I am also glad something's happening.
Yeah.
Hey, a lot of stories in the news lately about airplanes, right? Well, we've got another one. A flight had to turn back to, it was coming from Boston, flying into Denver. A potential hydraulics issue is what they're saying. The plane was in the air for about an hour before they're like, hey, we've got to turn this bad boy back around. They landed it back in Boston. No injuries were reported, no incidents. They just got those people on a different plane and got them here to Denver a couple hours later. But yeah, another story in the news about planes. And I don't know if we're just hearing more about it since, it's like top of mind for everybody. So now we're seeing it more. Or have we always had this many issues with planes? Because
I don't think so.
got me
No.
freaked out a
I
little
really
bit.
don't think
No.
so.
I'm freaking out.
But they are obviously reporting on every little issue
And they
now,
are.
too.
Yeah.
Every little thing.
So that's what I'm trying to keep
It
in
makes good
mind.
news right now.
If it's just the hot story, and so there's a lot of focus on it.
Could be
or,
both. Could be both, yeah.
Yeah, so I have to fly in August, and I'm just like, I hope all this is done by then.
It changed
you
my
know?
plans for the summer because I wanted to
Oh.
fly out to the East Coast, and we're going to do a road trip.
You are.
We're just going to let this go for another year or so and let them
Yeah.
work out all the kinks and get some more air traffic controllers. And
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
We're gonna drive this
like,
year.
Yeah, I'm just, I am really trying to be, okay with it.
You know
but
who's
the
loving
more-
this?
Who?
Tire shops.
I know,
Dude,
right?
Because they're like,
Seriously.
everyone's going to get new
Yeah.
tires and hit the road this summer.
We're going on
Shout
a
out
bus
to Big
this
O,
time.
right?
Oh my gosh. Hey, how about this news though? The Mile High 420 Festival that
Yeah.
happens every year.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
actually
Big fan.
coming up in just under over
Josh
a month
always goes
here.
to that.
Yeah, because I figured that you were in attendance
Oh,
here.
yeah,
but
every year.
hey, Josh, when you go, keep in mind you're gonna have to pay now. Before,
Are you kidding
yeah,
me?
I know. Before you had to get yourself a ticket. You're playing some live. Yeah!
Now keep going. It's all right. Just ignore it.
It's really hard. Okay. Anyway, so they are going to have a ticket that you have to buy for $20 online. Before you had to buy a ticket, but it was free, right? So now you have to go buy this ticket. It's $20. The big thing is, though.
Screw this, bro.
Yeah. Hey, wait.
What?
Tommy Chong is hosting. I know.
Never
Now
mind,
you
I'm
wanna
back
go.
on board,
Now
bro.
you want to go. And there's VIP experiences that you can get in on too. Like you can spend $170 and you can get a little VIP tent with a full bar. You get to meet Tommy Chong as well as a little gift bag.
Wow.
So there's different options that you can choose from, but you are going to have to pay to get into the Mile High 420 Festival this year. Bum, bum.
Why do they call it 420? You guys know?
Yeah, because it's the penal code for marijuana.
Yep, 420,
Yeah.
buddy.
I
Supposed
thought
to take
it
a
was-
hit at 420 in the afternoon, right?
Yes.
It came
Yeah.
from
Or the morning.
1971. 5 students looked on a treasure map for an old cannabis shop that was closed down, and they decided to meet at 420. That's the actual.
Is
There's
it?
5 high school students. Steve
I've
Capper,
always
Dave
heard the-
Reddick,
I've
Jeffrey.
I've always
it was
heard the
the
police
penal
one.
code. Yeah,
It might be now, but the
And
origin
it's fun to
story
say
is where it
penal
came
code.
from.
I know.
Penal.
I just really wanted
Penal
to say
code.
that.
Apparently, 5 high school students started it though. They said they
Hmm.
called themselves the Waldos and said, "Let's meet at 420 and look for this weed shop."
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Okay, you learned something new, Josh.
I've never heard of that.
All right. Well, speaking of marijuana, off to the police department. Denver Police Department, they're going to give out free air tags to prevent auto thefts. We've heard-
we talked about this
We've
a while
heard
ago.
of other police departments have done it. I think it
Oh,
was
okay.
Aurora who did it, and then maybe Arvada,
So
if
now
I'm
it's
not
Denver.
mistaken. Now Denver's getting on board with it. You do have to sign up. So today, tomorrow, and the next day is when they're actually going to be handing them out. But you've got to go to their website and sign up, there's about 450 tags that they're giving away for free to help curb auto theft.
This
I like
is pretty
this
neat.
I do.
I do like
idea.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Exactly. And also, because I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't want the police to know where I'm at with an Apple tag.
No.
They're not going to track your location. They only use it to find your car if it's stolen and they're looking
You'll
for
hop on
it.
your phone, look, and then they
Exactly.
can go get it.
Yeah.
So,
So they're not going
do
to
you guys keep air
access-
tags in your cars?
I don't. Zoe does. My
Yeah,
daughter
Nick Nack's
does.
got one in hers.
Yeah.
I don't in mine.
I don't in mine either.
I don't. No, but
I mean,
don't-
I do. Yes, I do have one in mind. Don't you dare
Yeah,
take
That's
my
what I
car.
meant too. Yeah,
I have
I
one.
have
I have
four
two.
of.
I have two.
four.
Oh my
You have two?
gosh.
On
I-
each of your wheels. That's what you have. Yeah.
well, if you need one, again, Denver PD giving them out for free. Frontier Airlines, another airline story, but this one is awesome because they've got a little burn going to Southwest. They have a promotion where they're like, are you breaking up with your old airline? We're here for you. Some airlines have changed. They've raised fees, taken away perks, and made travel feel like a one-sided relationship. So Frontier's coming out offering free bags to their flyers. So
I
now
love this.
their free
I want to
bra-
steal this.
and so their free bag promotion technically runs through August 18th, but the company's already come out and said, this policy could be implemented permanently just so we could really stick it to them. And I'm like,
Good for
yeah,
them.
That's
Frontier.
great marketing.
And they're
Yeah.
a Denver-based airline, so
Yeah,
this
they
is
are.
local and awesome. Yeah, Frontier.
What a
Love that.
slick move on
It
their
is.
part.
It
And
really
on top
is.
of everything, they have really cute animals on the
I
back of their
love
wings.
their
They're so
planes.
cute on their
Their
tails.
planes and also their flight attendants are so fun. Like I do love them. They're just so nice to me every time I fly a Frontier plane. But yeah, they do have this going.
Well, I'm sure
now.
because you always look very confused and like,
Ma'am, this
Please
way.
help
ma'am,
me.
ma'am.
Follow the
Ma'am.
chocolate.
Oh my god.
that's probably why.
That's why.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. But yeah, I think it's awesome because everything's more expensive right now. And if they can save us a little bit of money, way to go, Frontier.
Yeah,
That's
good
really
for
neat.
them.
Way to go. Hey, like you said, Jer, a person in
What?
Colorado is now a millionaire or maybe a couple $100,000
What a
short.
jerk, huh?
Yeah, they won Powerball down there in Pueblo. The winner's corner is where that $1 million ticket was sold. But yeah, somebody won it. If you were in Pueblo and bought a Powerball ticket, maybe check it.
Man,
I was not.
Man.
So I know
People,
that's
such
not
easy
me.
cash.
I gotta
I
start buying
know.
more lottery tickets.
I know. Every time somebody wins in Colorado, I say the same
That
thing.
could have been me.
I should
Yeah,
have
but
bought
then
a
you're
ticket.
just-
Could have been me.
Coulda,
No,
coulda,
because it's
coulda.
just that money adds up and adds up, and
It
you're not
does.
going to win.
Yeah, well, so does
It-
your, Starbucks purchases
does,
and your
yeah.
streaming services. Like, you're blowing that
Yeah.
money on other stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, and for me,
And why not?
It's the sheer hope of between the time you buy the ticket to when you actually know you didn't win, you really think you won.
Especially with
But
scratch
you know what I
tickets.
mean?
Like
Yeah.
if I get
These are
like
my
10
numbers.
scratch tickets for
Oh, yeah.
funsies, I'm like,
Yes.
I got $10 to
know.
burn.
Exactly.
And then you're like in your car, you're like, ooh, I could get like
I
10
could
grand
be-
out of one of these.
I know. I could be holding so much money right now. You get yourself so worked up.
You
I
do.
like convince
It's
myself
ridiculous,
I'm getting
isn't
a
it?
water slide, and then
Oh my
like all
gosh.
my dreams are
And
shattered.
I'm like, I'm not going to be at work for the next 2 weeks.
Yes, I'm taking a vacation.
Depends on how much I
And
win.
you drag your tired butt in the next day because
Yep.
you won $50.
He's like, darn it.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But somebody's excited, just not us.
Yeah.
Meh.
Good for them.
Meh.
Yeah, good for them.
I know it is good that it happened in Colorado. It's always a good look for our state. But
Sure is.
meh.
I saw something, or I think Powerball tickets are going up to like $5 each.
Oh,
What are they, like 2 now or something? But they're going up to
Yeah.
$5 each, more winning and bigger jackpots.
Huh.
That's coming soon.
Well, yeah,
I
if
think.
we're paying more,
Don't
we
quote
better-
me, but look it up. I think they're going up to like $5 a ticket,
Oh,
which is
gosh.
expensive. But that just means more dollar scratchers for Jer Bear. All right, that's it, you guys. That is what is trending here at Denver's Mix 100. Coming up in a few minutes, we've got PMI. We will send you on your way with a positive story, a minus story, and something interesting. We love PMI.
Yeah.
Oh, but before we do that, too, we got a chicken story,
Oh, yeah.
a chicken dilemma that we will dive into as well. So.
Poultry problem.
Yes, so good. So stick around for that. Right now, Aaron, traffic, what's going on, buddy? Ha ha! JKJ, as they call us on the streets.
Yeah.
Denver's most fun morning radio show. Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. You can watch us live on YouTube if you'd like. Just search Mix 100 Denver. That's all brought to you by our partners at Safeway. And as always, we've got that very free Mix 100 app in your phone's app store. So download it and get it on your phone. Just search Mix 100 Denver. It's that easy, and then you can listen to the radio station wherever the heck you are today.
Yeah.
And we do love that little feature down in the corner. There's a little microphone button. You click on it, and it allows you to record a message and send it to us. It'll go right to our voice or our emails during the show, and if we like what we hear, we'll turn around and play it on the air. Mm-hmm. So if you have an observation, something going on in your life, or you want to throw your kids on with a funny dad joke, send it our way. I'll take a look at it. We'll throw it on. So Mix 100 Denver. In your app store, click on that microphone button down in the corner and send us a voicemail. What do we say about the app, Katy?
Tap that app.
Tap that
Yes.
app. Free. We have PMI coming up here in just a few minutes. Before we get into that, I just want to tell you guys I'm a little pissed.
Are you?
This morning.
Why?
What happened?
A little pissed. My wife made 2 loaves of banana bread.
Oh, how do you rate?
Like a day ago. 2 loaves. I went down today to slice a little bit off there and put it in my lunch tote here for this morning. Completely gone.
No.
What?
Both loaves completely gone.
The kids
Yeah, I
hork it
was gonna
down, or
say,
what happened?
was it the
This
kids?
is what happens when you have a 13-year-old in the house now who is a bottomless pit.
Yeah.
He's a growing boy.
He's like, carbs.
So it's like,
boy.
where's all the banana bread? I guess Reed ate like both loaves.
He's like, I ate the
my
entire loaf.
gosh.
Thank
And
you.
you can't be mad because he's a 13-year-old boy and you're not going to deny him food or anything.
Yeah.
But I was kind of like, what the frick?
Yeah, eat some celery, Reed. You don't need.
What the frick? See, and here's the thing,
gosh.
too, because Knick Knack makes 2 separate loaves. She'll make one for the kids and her that have chocolate chips.
Yeah.
And then she makes me one with it's just plain banana bread. No nuts, no chocolate chips. I just like plain banana
I don't like
bread.
the nuts either.
I don't want
I like
I don't
the
want anything
chocolate
I don't want anything
chips, though.
crunchy in my bread.
No. I agree.
So he went down and ate my loaf too.
Oh, Reed.
My
Dang.
loaf too. And she texted me, she's like, it was kind of funny because Lila was also mad because I don't like stuff in my banana bread. So when they make it, Lila always sneaks in one chocolate chip. She'll
No.
like thumb it down into the middle somewhere,
that's
you know?
cute.
She's
And then
such a
Nicole bakes
cutie.
it and
Come
she's
on.
like, Lila was pissed too because she said Reed ate the chocolate chip. You didn't get to bite into it and be like, oh, they got me again.
Meanwhile, his teenage hormones, he's like, I don't even remember it.
Like, I
Woke
truly-
up covered in chocolate.
There was a little bit left last night, and I came down this morning, and I was like ready to put it in a Ziploc and throw it in my bag, and I'm looking everywhere. I'm like, where the heck? Because I saw the pan sitting
Yeah.
there by the sink like it had been washed, and I was like, well, then Nicole must have just taken that last little bit out and put it in Surette. Where is it? So she texted me. She's like, it's gone.
Yeah,
Like,
he
dang
ate
it,
that
dang it,
too.
kid. Speaking of food, Katy had a dilemma last night, which I found hilarious.
You think this is funny?
This is so
Yeah.
good. This is real life right here.
Well, because I went to the grocery store and I was so proud of myself because I had quite a few things to buy and I remembered to bring my reusable grocery bags in. And I
Look
was
at
so
you being a grown up.
I was so excited about it. Like I never do that ever. And when I
What do
was
you
ready,
use? Do you just
I just use the paper. Like once I get
Just
to
the
that, I'm
paper
like,
one?
yes, I'll take
Yep,
some
you'll just be like,
bags.
all
That's-
right.
And then everyone glares at me when I walk out. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm not like I am not trained to do this. My whole life I've been told there's bags at the grocery store, and then randomly you told me there's not, and I'm just not there yet. I haven't fixed it. Like
They
I'm
have
still-
started updating that though, because like at Safeway now, they'll have a stack of paper bags.
the
sitting
paper
there.
bags is what I have to use. Yeah.
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 And
so
then you're
that's-
like, well, I guess there's another 50 cents because you use like 5
Yeah.
bags and it's
Yes.
10 cents each. and-
exactly. And then what do you use those those paper bags for after I
I
throw them
love
away?
the paper bags
Do
for
you?
scooping dog poop.
Okay, so you have a reason at
Because you
least.
sit it right on the ground and it stands there
I love
open,
to-
and I.
Then I would just want to preface this with, I know why we use reusable grocery bags. I'm on board. I get it. I want to save the planet too. I just don't remember. And the plastic grocery bags I used again as little inserts
use
for the
them
trash,
all the
you
time.
know? And so I miss having those. But anyway, I get up to the front and I'm checking out and everything, and I'm so excited that I have my own reusable grocery bags.
I'm
I'm putting
grown up.
everything in there. I walk out of the store again, very proud of myself. The whole time I'm thinking, look at me leaving the store with these reusable grocery bags. And I get all the way home and I realize I forget my chicken breasts. If they're because
Did you forget a reusable
There's
grocery
your-
bag?
No, I didn't forget a reusable grocery bag. I put them because they don't even have the bags to wrap your raw chicken in anymore at the grocery store. Like they did away
Yeah,
with
they
those.
do.
No,
No.
not at the one I was at. So I put it separate. I didn't want that raw chicken juice in my grocery bag.
I'm
so
like
I was,
you, yeah.
I was just going to put it in the cart by
Yep.
itself,
Sure.
and I totally forgot it.
So you walked off and your
because I
chicken
was-
breasts are
yeah,
sitting there.
I was so excited about me being an adult that I forgot to grab my chicken breast.
That's sad.
And then
okay,
I was,
so how
Yeah.
many chicken breasts?
there was 3 in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
There's
So
3 chicken breasts. It was
you-
$6.90 on
That's
sale.
not bad,
Well, because it
actually.
was clearance chicken.
So you got to use those tonight.
Exactly. And now they've just been sitting out like for probably who knows how long.
So I'm guessing you got home
yeah.
and you were sitting there and you're going through. We were supposed to be in PMI, but whatever. This is more interesting.
Okay.
So you're sitting there and you're like, should I go back and get the chicken?
Yeah.
My $6 worth of chicken.
Yeah.
Which is 3 chicken breasts just sitting there lonely because they thought they were going to a good home.
They did. And I totally.
They were ready to be
I
put through your
know.
digestive tract.
They were talking to each other. This is it, boys.
This is it.
We
We're going to
did
be
it.
getting grilled and they're
Yes.
high-fiving in the package.
I know. I had big plans
Wait,
for
can
those
you
chicken
buy
breasts.
chicken
So
breasts on
what-
their own?
No, there was
Like-
3 of them in there.
Josh.
Well, no, because you're worried about getting chicken juice everywhere. I'm like, those are
yeah.
wrapped.
Well, no,
That's not the issue.
Like-
The
I'm
issue
so
is should she
confused.
go back
you know,
and get
in the
her
container though,
$6?
it leaks. Like that's why you
Don't
have
worry
the other
about that.
bag.
That's a
yeah,
whole-
no,
it
I
doesn't
am very.
matter.
I buy
No.
Redbird Farm, so I'm like, do they leak? I didn't know that.
The dilemma
Yeah, they
is
do
should
leak.
Katie
I get it.
should have Katie left the house last night to go back to get her 3 chicken breasts.
Yeah, and I want to also say I was talking to Zoe on the phone, and Zoe used to work at a grocery store, and she's like, "Mom, go back and get them. This happens all the time. They're probably waiting for you."
So what did
to
you
come
do?
back? And I told her it took all my might to go to the grocery store the first time. I'm not going back. I was like, I can't bring myself to get in the car, drive back to the store, walk inside, and say, I was so excited about my grocery bags, I forgot my
Well,
chicken.
no, just say I forgot my chicken.
I know, but still,
And they'd
like,
have it waiting.
Yeah.
I would have gone back and gotten the chicken.
I didn't.
Same.
I didn't go back and get
So
the
what do you
chicken.
suppose happened to the chicken?
I
Is
don't
it still
know.
sitting there this morning?
I hope it went to a good home.
Here's my-
Like,
if
I
anyone wants to
do.
sound off about this, would you have gone back and gotten the chicken? 303-691-1 mix,
I
303
did not.
691-1649. Would you have gone back and gotten your $6 worth of chicken?
And I just want to also point out, not only did I not go back and get the chicken, it ruined my plans for the whole night. I was going to go work out, go on a walk, do all this stuff, and I laid on my couch, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a bath. That's what I'm going to do tonight.
So my biggest
So it changed my whole
concern
plans.
would have been the turnaround time, as far as I would have been doing the math like, what time was I there? When did I leave the chicken? Do you think it's still sitting there? And if I get back, is it still sitting there? Is it warm now and kind
Yeah.
of grody Jody?
yeah.
But then what do they do with the chicken if it's still sitting there? Do they throw it back on the shelf and resell it,
I
even
hope
though it's
not.
been sitting there?
That was already clearance chicken. I don't know how much more clearance it could go.
How
you
far
know?
how far would the drive have been for you to get back there?
It was like 10 minutes.
Oh my god, that's
To get
easy.
back.
You
That's
probably
easy
should have
to
zipped
do.
back and got your chicken.
I didn't
Who is this
want-
on the line? Do we know, Josh?
No.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Who's
Good morning.
this? What's your name?
It's Vicky.
Hey,
Vicky,
Vicky.
are you calling about the chicken?
Well, I am calling about the chicken and the bags.
Okay.
My thing is, why is Colorado still charging for bags when other places don't charge?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's a whole nother issue.
Yeah, I have no idea, but yeah, they definitely
But
charge me.
I'm kind of on board with Kate. But did you pay for the chicken?
I did pay for the
She
chicken.
paid her $6 for the
paid.
chicken.
Yeah. See, chicken's kind of. I mean, everything's kind of pricey, and I don't know. It's kind of up in the air because it was 10 minutes away. See, my King Supers is around the corner,
Yeah,
so I would have went back.
yeah.
You could have probably picked up the phone and called them and said, hey, I think I left my chicken. Can you?
Yeah, you probably could have. Maybe,
I'll be back tomorrow to get the chicken.
Yeah, but
The
you don't
other
know where they
thing-
put it.
The other thing, Vicky, is like I would almost feel like that if I were to go in and say I left chicken here and they couldn't find it, they would think I was lying.
Yeah,
Well, receipts.
That I'm
But if
trying.
you show them the
I
receipt,
do.
Yeah, but what is that? So you bought the chicken, you left, and you still have the receipt. You could still go back in and say, "Oh, I don't have my chicken," even though you walked out with chicken.
well, that's true too.
I think the
Yeah.
cameras would catch you. The
Well, I
cameras,
think,
they have
yeah.
the camera right in your face now at the checkouts.
And I think also they would be like, was this a habit for you? Or are you forgetting chicken often? Like, is this just a one
This
and
is so
done type
stupid.
of thing, right? Like, we'll give you
No,
your
I
free
don't think they
chicken.
would ask.
You don't think so?
I don't think they would ask.
There
No,
wouldn't
I don't
be-
think they would ask.
Yeah.
These are 17-year-old employees.
I
They're
know,
going,
they-
"Man,
Honestly,
just take the chicken.
There
Is-
wouldn't be an investigation.
care.
Yeah, they don't care.
Is anyone else as concerned as
give
I
it to
am
you.
as to where the chicken is this morning?
I know. Where did
It's
they
in the
put that
garbage.
chicken? They
Where
had to
is
throw
the
it away.
chicken this morning? Is what I want to know.
Honestly, the next customer
Vicky, thank
probably,
you for calling. Have a good day.
The next customer
Thanks,
probably
Vicky,
stole it.
bye.
They probably took it.
That's
Okay,
what
so
I
I
was
thought
thinking.
about that too. Like if I walked up and there's
Yeah.
chicken there, I'd be like,
Yeah.
There was a lady who was very impatient too, like because you have to scan all the items and put them on that weigh thing, and then you have to put the items into your reusable grocery
No,
bags.
put the bag down.
I know,
Kate.
but
Oh
like
my
it wasn't working like that for me, Josh. It wasn't.
Oh.
I had way too many things that weren't fitting on that. But anyway,
hey, here's another quick question.
What?
Because we talked about this a few days ago. Did you do self-check?
yes, I did.
And the last time you used self-check, you had way too many
I know.
items and you got
And-
yelled at. So
and I
just out of
did.
curiosity.
I know. I had too many items this time too, and that's kind of why I was in
Well,
a
this
hurry.
is
I
karma
was
then.
like-
This
like
is
I gotta get out of here.
twice.
They're gonna see I have more than 10 items. Hurry,
Oh,
run!
my God,
oh no, I
Katie.
forgot the chicken. That's what happened. That's kind of how
This
it
is
happened.
karma for you, then,
Oh,
because
I
this
gotta
is twice
stop
now.
doing
You've gone through
that.
the 10 items or less with
I
the
know.
11 plus items.
I know, but I'm also just like, there's nobody here, There was literally nobody in line, and I'm like, they're not going to police this now, right? Not when there's nobody in line.
Hey, like I said, we talk about a lot of real life stuff on here, and this is real life.
This
Like
is
you're sitting
real
at
life.
home, like, should I go back and get the ding dang chicken?
I would have gone back.
And
I'll
you
be
chose
honest.
not to.
I chose not to.
I think I would have sent Knick Knack.
Oh.
See, I don't have a person I can send.
I'm like, honey,
That's
can you
not
go
fair.
back? Would you mind going back and get the
Like,
kitchen,
it's
the
me
chicken?
or nothing. Like,
And I know she'd
that's
say,
my
"Oh hell
chance.
no, it's up to you
I know,
to go get your
right?
stupid
You forgot
chicken."
that chicken. You go get it.
And it's a dollar amount thing though too. For you, it's like you're single lady, $6 worth of chicken, whereas I would probably have a $15+
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have-
package of chicken.
Yeah. What is it? The bonus chicken breast?
Well, the $6 like that.
the
That's
economy pack. I don't know.
I
I'm
don't know.
trying
That's
to
You get a
think
bad.
of
bonus
what-
breast?
if you buy a steak, you're going back for that because the steak is going to
Yeah.
be 15,
Steak, I'm going back
$20.
for sure.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's a good way to
chicken-
put it. Like the
Plus-
steak, I'd go back for
Jared,
that.
It was clearance chicken.
I know
Like,
it was.
It was
uh,
clearance
she had about
chicken.
6 hours
It
left on that
was
thing
sus
anyway.
chicken. We'll put it that way.
It was slightly purple chicken.
Oh gosh.
Well, we blew
Oh.
right through PMI, so we'll throw in our PMI stories throughout the show today. We'll
It's a
get
heavy
them on the
minus
air.
for Katie. There we go.
That's a big minus
Big
for
minus.
that chicken.
Oh, man.
Honestly, it's in the trash now.
I'm melting.
All right, we've got Fast Five coming up at 7:25 today, with some more concert tickets up for grabs. And like I've been saying all week, it's going to be easier for you to get in and play because it's spring break. Not everybody's sitting in carpool. So if you want to play Fast Five, coming up here in just a few minutes, save this number in your phone so you're ready to rock. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. That'll get you in the studios with JKJ. All right, Aaron, let's do some traffic, dude. Let's do it. Let's have some fun with JKJ on a Wednesday morning here at Denver's Mix 100. If you want to play Fast Five, now's the time to grab your ding-dang phone and dial the radio station, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649 will get you in the studios. We'll probably have a better chance of getting in and playing today. A lot of kiddos on spring break, so not as many carpool lanes with moms trying to call in and win today. Just saying. So give us a jingle, 303-691-1649, and you'll play a little Fast Five with us. Here's how it works. We'll get you on the air with us. I will toss a category at you and then start a 10-second timer, and within those 10 seconds, you got to give me 5 things that have to do with that category. I do believe our winner yesterday was 5 places that specialize in automotive maintenance.
Yeah.
And she got me good.
She sure did. Just started naming cars.
Just naming dealerships.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
We gave it to you.
She was not wrong. Cammie coming out the winner. You also asked for 5 Nuggets players, 5 Shark Tank hosts, and 5 movies with Ben Stiller yesterday.
There you go. So the categories are kind of all over the place, and that's what makes this special, I think, is you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
You never know if you're going to be an expert in that category or not. But the key is just to call in, have some fun with us, and become a little radio superstar for a few minutes. 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. If the line is busy, keep trying. Josh is trying to quickly roll through all of these calls right now. And when we get a winner today, we like to hand you a prize. What do we have, Katie?
You are going to get a pair of tickets to see Joe at Mission Ballroom. And if you're not familiar, Joe is Steve from Stranger Things. He's also a musician. So, yeah, he's going to be at Mission Ballroom, and you get to go see him when you win Fast Five.
Dude rocks. And especially if you're a huge fan of that Stranger Things series, you're like, I know him.
And he was such an endearing character. Like, season 1, you were like, I don't know if I like Steve. But, man, by seasons 2 and 3, you're like, Steve's the best.
Steve's pretty solid.
Yeah, so he's a great character on the show.
There you go. Concert tickets, a fun night out with somebody special. So give us a call, 303-691-1649. We'll get you in the studios for Fast Five. All right, who do we have on the line? Who's been holding the longest? We got Connor. Connor, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you guys?
Morning.
Super dupes. What are you doing today, buddy?
It's chilly out today. Oh, I just have a bunch of meetings today that I can't help but look forward to, obviously.
You sound like us, Connor.
Oh, my gosh. Meetings are the
I get
worst.
out of the wind, though, so I can't complain because it is brutal out today.
Is it
it's
nasty?
So cold.
Yeah. All right,
It's freezing.
we moved to our new studios here in Lone Tree, and we don't have windows anymore in our studio.
Yeah.
We used
Oh,
to.
yeah, it's pretty brutal out.
Is it bad? Okay, well, good to know. We'll stay hunkered down inside. Hey, what are your meetings about today?
Just annual planning meetings, really. Just going over kind of the next couple of months throughout the year just to make sure we're all on track.
Boring.
I know, budget. Sounds like budget stuff.
Budget
I know,
meetings.
how fun is that, right?
What's your industry?
I'm in environmental consulting.
Okay.
All right. Well, we need more money to plant more trees. Let's go. All right, buddy.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not some people get that, but
good luck with those meetings today, my friend. Let's
Thank
do
you.
let's do some Fast Five with you. I'm going to throw you a category. Start a 10-second timer. Give me 5 things that have to do with the category. Capiche? You ready?
capiche.
Capiche.
Yeah.
All right, dude. In 10 seconds, Katie, help me with this one.
Got you.
We're talking head coaches. Head coaches. Give me any past or present head coaches for the Denver Nuggets. Go.
Oh, good Lord.
Uh-oh.
Let's make up some names here. Steve Smith.
Is that right, Katie? Was there a
not
Steve
right,
Smith?
no, but it was funny.
I don't know a single one.
That's all right.
You tried, Connor.
I'll tell you, Michael Malone is the current one, and he's pretty darn good.
Mike Malone, George Carl.
George Carl, Michael Cooper, Dan Issel.
Okay.
Bill
It's all right, Connor.
Hanslick was a
I'll keep that in mind.
former. You study that for next time.
Study
Connor.
up. You never
All right.
know. Connor, thank you so much for having us on
Yes.
in the morning, bud. Have a good day.
Thanks, you guys too.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Connor.
Oh, we got Heidi's been on here for a minute. Hi, Heidi.
Hello.
Well, hello. Says you're going to Las Vegas?
Yes, Saturday.
Smell you. Why are you going for business or pleasure?
Always pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it who you taking with you?
It's just one of my friends, so we're just going for spring break.
You gonna go tear it up, huh?
Yeah. I forgot it's
Tear
going to
it
be spring break in Vegas. You're going to have to prepare for that.
You might have to come home and
I know.
take some penicillin.
Hey.
Worth it.
Are you gonna go
Exactly.
see Thunder from Down Under?
No.
Oh, it's
I don't think so.
No, that's
pictures,
stupid.
honey.
Katie's like, oh, come on.
Send us some pictures of that.
Where are you staying?
I have a condo out there. I go out there every year.
Whoa, look at you bragging.
Oh.
Not bragging.
that's
I just
how
don't stay at like a big casino hotel or
No,
anything.
that's a better way to do it.
That's how you do it, Heidi. You're doing life right.
Avoid the
Congrats.
public, especially the public in Vegas.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Exactly.
All right, my friend, let's do some Fast Five with you. This one came in on St. Patrick's Day, actually. I didn't get to it, but it's kind of fitting. In 10 seconds, please give me five actresses with red hair. Go.
Oh, God. Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
Is Kathy Griffin?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't even...
Well, you got two.
Those were two.
You got 2 out of 5.
Those were two solid. Yeah.
Julianne Moore, Amy Adams,
Nicole Kidman.
Oh,
Isla
yes, yes.
Fisher,
Yeah.
Okay.
and many more.
Yep.
Hey, you have fun in Vegas this weekend. You
Yeah.
tear it up. Tear it up for us.
Live it up.
Exactly.
Tear it up
Exactly.
for Jer Bear, who is stuck at home this week with his kids at home for spring break.
Yeah.
Go
Will
out
do.
and have some fun for me, okay?
Perfect. I will. You guys have a good day.
Thank you,
too.
Heidi.
Bye,
Bye.
Heidi.
Bye.
Bye. That sound nice.
Vegas.
I want to go to there.
Oh.
Tristan.
Hey,
Hey, yourself. What are you doing today?
just working.
Yeah, where do you
Womp
work,
womp.
Tristan?
I work in public health.
Okay.
Public health. All right. Do you like what you do?
Yeah, good work.
Well, that's good, buddy.
Yay.
Makes it easier to go in every day if you like what you do, for sure. All
That's
right. How you doing so far with these Fast Fives? Could you have gotten either one of these that I just did?
No way.
way?
No.
Not a Nuggets fan? All right, let's see if you can
I
do this.
might have got the Nuggets one, maybe.
All right. I'm going to give you a letter. The letter is P, as in pineapple and pizza. The letter is P. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 bands or artists that begin with the letter P. Go.
Pearl Jam,
Yeah.
Pentatonics.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no,
Oh, man.
Ah, Paramore, Parachute,
Papa Roach.
Paramore.
Papa
I was just
Roach.
thinking
Look
Papa
at that.
Roach. That's the one I could think of.
And many more. But I'm happy that you started with my personal favorite
Yeah.
band of all time.
you got bonus points for that.
I am such a Pearl Jam guy,
Absolutely.
so
Yeah. Good
Well,
job, Tristan.
likewise.
well done, buddy. All right, dude, go live your life. Thanks for playing today.
thanks.
Bye,
Bye.
Tristan. See you later.
If you'd like to play Fast Five, got a couple open lines, 303-691-1Mix, 303-691-1649. We will play until we get a winner this morning, so give us a jingle. Daniel.
Hey,
Hey. You're
How's it
dropping your girlfriend off at work, I see.
yes, I am. I'm in Denver, and then I got to go back up north towards Henderson.
You are
Oh.
a good boyfriend.
I try to be.
How long you been with this pretty lady?
A little over 4 years now.
Whoa,
wow.
dude. It's
Put a
been
ring
minute.
on it.
Yeah, when you going to put a ring on it?
I don't know. She asks me that all the time. That's what's happening right now.
Well, what's the holdup, buddy?
Yeah.
Nothing. Honestly, just I got to go to the store.
Okay.
Well, then let's make it happen,
Make
man.
a trip.
I'm just-
That's funny. Is she a good kisser?
oh yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
Aw, no hesitation either, Dan. That
better,
was good.
Better lock that
Good
down,
job.
buddy.
Yeah.
I will. If I
Okay.
win this, I promise I'll go get one today.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
you
Look
big
at
talker.
that.
Big
Okay.
talker. All right.
Dan, what's your girlfriend's name?
Yolanda.
Yolanda.
Yolanda and Dan
All
sitting in a
right.
tree.
Get that win so we can get some nuptials.
I know.
huh?
Like, I kind of want to give him an easy one just so he has to go to
just
Jared today
Now
and get
you're
a
gonna
ring.
get married, Dan.
Yeah, you
well,
got better blush.
Yeah.
she's blushing. Good.
Good.
Good. That's cute. You guys are adorable. All right, let's see if you know anything about Harry Potter. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 characters from Harry Potter. Go.
Harry Potter, Hermione, the oh no, the oh no,
Oh, Daniel. Hey, good news, buddy. You don't have to propose today.
I know, right? You got out of
You can
it.
keep getting that milk for free.
Oh, no.
Oh, darn
Good
it.
try, though. Oh, man.
Daniel, it was very nice meeting you, and give Yolanda a squeeze from us,
Yes,
okay?
Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys.
Later, buddy.
Bye.
His phone was
Oh,
cutting
that
out.
was sweet.
I know, right? Abigail.
Hello.
Hello. What are you doing?
Just going to work. I was
Oh.
sick this week, so I
Were
took
you?
yesterday off. But
Are you doing
I
better?
work today.
Now you're going to go into work and get everybody sick?
I work like hybrid, so today I get to stay home.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good.
Well,
Get even better.
yeah, it sounds like you're
Yeah.
on the mend, so good job. All right, let me scratch out my Harry Potter, put a little date next to this so I know when I did it. All right. Oh, let me put a date next to the red hair so I know I did that. All right, so this might be up your alley since you've been sick, and you're supposed to drink a lot of this while you're sick. So in 10 seconds, and it's not whiskey or scotch, in 10 seconds, please give me 5 brands of orange juice. Go.
Tropicana. I was gonna say Sunny D, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Keep
remember.
going. Ah!
Oh.
You forgot the biggie, Minute Maid.
Oh, yeah.
That's
baby.
like the
Yeah.
OG of orange juice. I would have accepted Sunny D, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, that's a type of orange.
And then
juice.
like
Okay.
whatever
Simply.
the Simply, and then
That's a good one.
whatever Safeway's is.
Yeah,
Kroger's got one. Walmart's got a great value.
Safeway private selection.
Oh,
Those would
Abigail.
have been acceptable.
Oh,
Wow.
absolutely.
Sure, they're brands of orange juice.
Yes.
Okay.
It's all
All
good.
right.
Darn
Remember it for next time. Remember it.
All right.
Abigail, go blow your nose and have a good day.
Yes. Thanks for
Thank you.
listening. Hope you feel
Bye.
better, Abigail. Bye.
She's sweet. 303-691-1649. We're going to play until we get a winner for Fast
Yeah.
5 today. We'll just keep going. Morgan, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning. It says
Hey.
you're working today. What do you do for a living?
I'm a case manager with permanent supportive housing, meaning helping people who are unhoused get in and to retain housing.
Oh,
That's
nice
very
of
good of you. You're a good human.
making sure people
Yeah,
have roofs
thanks.
over their heads. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, good job, Morgan. Good job.
I was so upset that I missed that Harry Potter one, by the way.
There was a
I-
couple texts. I see a
yeah.
couple texts coming in from people like, come
I
on.
figured a few people on hold would be like, "Where's Ron?
Come
on!"
Dumbledore.
Yes,
Yes,
those who we shall not
Dumbledore.
name. Yes,
Or Dumbledork, as I call him. Hey, Dumbledork. Let's see if you know this other one. Where did I do? Where's my list? Oh, here it is. How old are you, Morgan?
I'm 28.
You might know this one. You ever heard of the TV show Saved by the Bell? In 10 seconds,
Yeah.
please give me 5 characters from Saved by the Bell. Go.
Yeah, I heard of it, but can't think of it.
Oh,
Again, more people are going to be like,
I
what?
know. Oh, this one.
Zach Morris!
Zach Kelly, Lisa
Slater.
AC,
No.
Screech!
Screech,
Mr. Belding!
Ah!
Look it up today, Morgan. It's a quality TV show.
You'll have to watch that one,
I'll look
Morgan,
it up.
for sure.
All right, Morgan. Well,
Thank you, guys.
you have a good day.
Yes,
Bye.
Bye. Oh man.
What's going on here?
Yeah, well,
It's another one of these days where we just can't get a winner.
and it's not necessarily you throwing curveballs. It's
I feel like these are fairly common, like
I
brands of
mean,
orange juice. I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, who's been holding a minute? We've got Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Well, hello to you. You are also working today. Good job. Make that money.
Yeah.
Make that money. Do you like what you
That
do?
paper.
Some days, yes.
What do you do?
I'm a store manager at King Soopers.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. All right. Good. What department? Oh, you're a manager.
Oh, you oversee all departments.
Yeah, I'm the store manager.
She's got it all
Okay.
going on. All right, hotshot. Katie left her chicken breasts at the store last night. She walked
I
away and
did.
left them there at self-check. Does that happen? Does it happen a lot?
Yes.
It does.
See, I
right?
told her
Yes,
don't
it
feel
does.
bad. Like
I
people do that all
know.
the time.
Well, and then I told my kid because she worked at a grocery store too, and I was like, "They're gonna judge me." She's like, "It happens all the time,
Yeah.
Mom." I'm
Don't
like,
worry.
"I
We
know."
judge everybody.
So here's my question. Nikki, during our conversation, I was like, okay, so she left the chicken behind. You guys will come upon the chicken in a few minutes. Where does the chicken go from that point?
we return it back to the department
You do.
as
Okay.
long as it hasn't left the store.
Okay, so you
Okay.
put it back in a chiller. Put it back
Yeah.
on ice so it stays cold. Okay, good.
That's
Well,
good
yeah.
to know.
Your chicken is just getting resold, Katie.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
not
pretty
clearance
much.
chicken anymore
It's not
when you got
clearance
paid
chicken.
for twice.
I know. All right, Nikki, we got to get a winner here. What was one of the ones that you came up with, Katie, off there? Oh, I know. I wrote it
got
down.
it?
I
Okay,
got one.
you got it.
This should be easy. This is a Katie one.
Come on. I help. I contribute.
She's a helper.
I
All
am
right.
a helper.
All right, Nikki, in 10 seconds, please give me 5 things that fly. 5 things that fly. Go.
Birds, squirrels,
Really?
turkeys.
No.
Uh,
How about?
man.
No, I'm not. Just leave
No.
it. Just
okay.
leave it.
You just gotta leave it.
Nikki, thank you for trying today and
Yes.
making squirrels one of your answers.
Thank you for having fun
Yes.
with us.
Have
There's
a good
flying
day.
Squirrels out
There
there.
is, there is.
Yes.
Thank you, Nikki.
Nikki.
But of
Bye.
all the things that fly,
I know.
squirrels
I was
her
so
second
happy
one.
she said it. Like,
Squirrels.
Yes. Well, then she said flamingos and turkeys, which again, I
Rosa's
love.
been holding the longest. Hi, Rosa.
Hey, Rosa.
Hi,
How are you today?
I'm okay. How are you?
We're
We're
great.
super dupes. You having fun this
Nice.
morning? You having fun with us?
I'm having fun so far, yes.
Okay, good.
Good. That's all we can ask for. All right. All right, sweet Rosa. We got to get a winner. We're up
All
against
right.
a commercial break, for goodness sakes. We got to get this done. So,
All right,
Rosa,
I'll try my best.
Okay.
you've got 2 already. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 things that fly. Go.
Airplane, helicopter, mosquito, bird. It's not a spider, but a flamingo. Not a flamingo.
Well,
Oh,
she said
no.
not a.
I know.
You got
the
4.
Spider. You did get 4 because the spider.
And I don't think, but the
I don't-
flamingos probably fly, but
Do
she said not a
flamingos
flamingo
fly?
as if that was not her guess.
I know.
It was that was
Oh,
not.
well, I didn't want to choose the one that the lady before me had picked.
You
but
would've said that
I'm
would've been
not
fine,
thinking if
though.
you want to give it up.
That would have
Oh,
been.
yes.
Flamingos do fly.
Flamingos can fly, reaching speeds of up
You know
to
what?
35
Honestly,
miles
at
an
this
hour.
point, because even though you said not a flamingo, you said flamingo.
You did. You said flamingo twice, actually, if we're being accurate.
Okay.
So I think that would have
She's-
been the 5th one because
She's
spider.
like, I meant
although those
flamingo.
spiders that zip their web out and they hit the
Yeah.
wind and they go flying
And
off.
they go fly.
Rosa, for God's sakes, you won.
Yeah.
Okay, yay!
And she did get 4.
Yeah,
Plane,
it's fine.
helicopter.
It's all- yeah.
Okay. So
You
she
got
did
it.
get 4, and then it was flamingo
Nobody message
and
us.
spider
It's all
at the
good.
last 2.
You
so
got it.
You did get it. You got it, Rosa.
Oh.
Thank
Yes.
No, thank you. We finally got a winner today. This one win a
Yeah.
minute. That's all right.
good
That's all right.
stuff.
This is good stuff. Yes. Rosa, I am going to throw you on hold. Josh will come back and tell you how to get those concert tickets. All right.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Woo! Katie, did you write down how many we did today?
Woo, I did. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you participate in Fast 5. We
Right
appreciate
on.
you.
Good. 8 very grateful listeners, and we are very grateful for having you guys call in and try to play Fast 5. It's a lot of fun, and good news is we'll play it again tomorrow morning right here with JKJ at 7:25. All right, coming up at 8, I do want to tell you a quick story about what happened to me at the rec center the other day, which I think it might make you dry heave a little
Oh
bit.
my gosh.
We have that quick story. And then we're going to dive into something that's going on with Joshy Boy.
Yeah.
There's this Facebook page that he was part of, and I have never heard about this page before.
Oh, it's juicy.
And I don't like it one bit.
You shouldn't.
I do not like it at all. So we'll dive into both of those coming up here at 8 o'clock with Jeremy, Katie, and Josh. All right, time for another traffic update. Go ahead, Aaron. KKJ broadcasting live from the Mix 100 studios in Lone Tree, Colorado. The most fun radio show in this here state. Thanks for hanging out with us. You can watch us live on YouTube if you'd like. Mix 100 Denver on YouTube, brought to you by our good friends over at Safeway. And of course, you can listen to the radio station wherever you are by just downloading that app. Tap that app. It's free. Mix 100 Denver in your app store, and stick around because here in a few minutes, right around 8:10, 8:12, right around there, I'm going to give you your flight code for our Code Play for Coldplay. It's our big flyaway promotion where we're going to send you off to somewhere nice and pretty, Miami, to go see one of the biggest bands ever, Coldplay. So stick around at 8:10. We'll be giving you that flight code. You're going to want to write it down. We'll give you more details when the time comes. But again, thanks for hanging out with us this morning. I do quickly want to talk about something that happened to me just about a day or so ago that I didn't get to yesterday. But and then we'll dive into Josh's situation with Facebook. But it's spring break. The kiddos are home, and we're looking for things for them to do, keep them busy. And we were like, let's take them over to the rec center. Why not? Let's go swimming, I'll sit there and maybe hop on an elliptical or get something done for work and watch them swim. And well, we got there, and about 5 minutes in, somebody had found a turd in the pool.
Jeez Louise.
Gross.
Oh, my gosh.
They got in there and fished it out. And
Everybody out.
I posted on my Facebook, at the rec center, they are currently fishing a turd out of the pool. Details to follow.
No, Turdgate 2025 on Facebook was great.
It was terrific.
I followed those comments like I was posted up looking at your Facebook page.
Pretty good comments on that thread. If anybody ever wants to follow me on social, it's Shut Up Jeremy on Facebook and Shut Up Jeremy on Instagram, and you can follow along. But yeah, and then I was given updates. They found another turd about a half an hour later, and I think there was like a third turd at some point. I mean, the pool was just packed full of kids.
Yeah.
Defecating in the pool.
Well, you said there was like a whole net full of turds that they had gotten out at
so
one point.
the last straw, you guys, the final turd. Was yes, we were getting to the point where it was getting to be time to leave because we were all really kind of getting grossed out, and they blew that whistle and everybody got out of that pool for the last time, and this poor kid got in there, obviously a teenager, with his teenager job at the rec center. He had a net and he was having to walk around the entire pool back and forth, multiple scoops.
Yeah.
Like some kid let loose and there was about 15 nuggets floating.
So it was a full poo.
Yes!
It was a full poo, and this poor kid was in there, and he's got the net, and he's lifting it out, and I took a picture, I posted it on Facebook, and they have a special poop bucket. Like, he's going over there trying to knock it out into the bucket, and I was like, are you guys ready to go? And all the kids were like, oh my God, yes, let's go shower and burn our swimsuits.
I know, we never want to come back.
Were they in the water when it was found?
So I will just say, that the rec center on spring break is not a good idea.
No, and the amount of turd in that pool, like that
So
kid had
much
to be
turd.
like posted up with a newspaper, right?
It was
Like,
over-turded. It was
my
over-turded
gosh,
for sure.
How
my
did they get
goodness.
that many turds in that pool? I just can't.
Brought a whole magazine.
I know,
gosh.
like that kid went through a novel to get that
It was
many
bad.
turds in the pool.
It was bad. So
Jeez.
take a shot every time we say turd on this show. It's Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning. All right, so let's move on to this Facebook page. Something I have never heard of.
Yeah.
And from a surface level here, I don't think I like it. There was an email that came in from a listener about this, right, Katy?
Well, and it's, the Facebook page, Are We Dating the Same Guy? And yeah, there's definitely some stories surrounding it.
That's the name of the page.
It's the name of the page. And we had Jake write in and he's like, hey, JKJ, love you guys. You're crazy and I dig it. I wanted to tell you a story about a fight I had with my girlfriend. So he said it started because she randomly asked him if he was cheating on her. And he's like, the answer is absolutely not. So then she sent me a screenshot of a post in the Are We Dating the Same Guy on Facebook page, and it was made anonymously. So it had a picture of his old Hinge account on it, a dating app, and the post was asking if anyone had any dirt on him. Like, hey, this is because that's what that Facebook page is. It's like people post pictures and they're like, this is the guy I'm seeing right now. Does anybody have any dirt? What am I getting myself into?
Oh,
So
my
this
God.
guy's like, my girlfriend sent me a screenshot of somebody who posted about me, and and asked if anyone had any dirt on me. And one of the comments confirmed this jerk has a girlfriend. And so he was like, I told her it was an old Hinge account. I thought I deleted it, but they got to the bottom of it. And what they think happened is his ex-girlfriend got jealous because they were posting pictures of their new relationship on Instagram and she wasn't having it. So she created this fake post on this Are We Dating the Same Guy page, and people were laying into him. And that's the thing is, he's like, I don't think that this is okay because what can I do about it? That is his question here. What can I do about it, if anything? I don't think it's right that people can just post pictures of guys on that page and
It's
roast
a smear
them.
campaign.
It seems slimy. What do you guys think? Love the show. Thank you again for all you do. But yeah, I mean, when I look at the posts on that, because I
Are you a part of
subscribe.
it?
I subscribe.
Well, you're in the
to
dating
it.
world, so
Yeah,
you kind of want to.
But I have
maybe
never
be a part of that.
posted on it. I've
Gotcha.
never put anybody's info out there on it. But I definitely read some of the posts because they are juicy.
I will say, let's do this. If anybody has ever heard of this page, Are We Dating the Same Guy?
Yeah.
On Facebook. If you have any stories about this, if you're familiar about this page, I'd love to hear from you. The three of us would. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. Even if you want to throw out your opinions on what this page is all about, even if you're not on it, we will take that as well. Now, Josh, you have been a part of this, right?
Yes, unfortunately. And it's oddly very, very similar to Jake's story that Katie just said. Yeah, I had an ex-girlfriend, and essentially I met her through Hinge, and it was one of those things where we kind of started talking on the dating app, and I deleted the app thinking that just deletes your profile and it's gone.
Yeah.
So you have to actively delete your profile on the app, and then you can delete the app and move on with your life. So I didn't know that. And all of a sudden, towards, I guess, what was the end of our relationship, she sends me screenshots of the Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook account and said that someone else, she did not post this, but her friend did, posted like my information, Josh, my age at the time. And all of a sudden these comments came up, Katie, and they were talking about, yes, that guy still has an active Hinge account. He is on the radio and talks about dates that he's gone on and things like that, so-and-so. And it's just smearing my name. And I was livid.
Oh,
because
I
first
bet.
of all, I'm a faithful person. I was super upset because I'm like, I had never, literally before her, never been on Hinge before.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just thought you deleted the app. I had no idea. And she was like, you're posting new photos. I wasn't doing anything. So I got all these blame games from people that I had never talked to before in my life.
Yeah.
And I had zero chance to defend myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
literally like
the
you
worst
said, Jeremy.
part.
It's a smear campaign.
It's a smear campaign.
It breaks the trust of my girlfriend at the time right away.
So let's do this. I see phone lines ringing. We got to do the Coldplay flight number here. We got to hop into a break. If anyone wants to sound off about this, we'll take care of our business here and then get back into it. So 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. Have you heard of this Facebook page? Are We Dating the Same Guy? And what are your thoughts on it? I am feeling dirty just talking about this because I don't like it at all. Poor Joshy was on it.
I know.
So give us a call
know.
if you want to sound off. Josh ran into the other room to grab these calls. So 303-691-1649. I'll get you here in the studios with JKJ. All right, let's do a little Coldplay action here. All right, here we go. Write down this flight number right now because you will need it today. The flight number is 422. 422 is your flight number. Remember that. Write it down. And then listen again today at about 1:10. Big Rob is going to give you another flight code. And then later on this evening in the 4 p.m. hour, Nina is going to say, hey, somebody call in right now and give me all 6 numbers. If you call in and give her the correct numbers, you will be qualified to go see Coldplay in Miami. How great is that? So write this number down. Your flight number this morning, 422 with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. All right, we're going to dive into traffic. I see that the phone line's ringing, 303-691-1649. If you want to sound off about this Facebook page, Are We Dating the Same Guy? That'll be coming up next. Aaron, what's going on with traffic? Oh. Hmm. Here we go. Denver's best music, Mix 100, along with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning. Having some fun this morning. Talking about this Facebook page that I have never heard of, and I don't like it already. It's called Are We Dating the Same Guy?
Yeah.
Katy, give us a recap of how this page works.
Well, essentially, it is a page on Facebook that only women get to join, and you go on there, and we had somebody text in, and its purpose is actually for women to be protected from men and cheaters, but it is misused a lot. So I guess you post something about a guy that you want to know, is he faithful? What's the dirt you have on this guy? And then other women will chime in and say, oh,
I know him.
I met him here, and this is what happened, and run, girl, run. You know, like, that's kind of the way it goes. Rarely do I see people post something.
He's great.
I know. Rarely does that happen. I don't think I've ever seen
yeah.
that happen, honestly. It's honestly a place where people bash people.
And it can go in the wrong
honest.
direction. Josh had a post on there about him. He was on blast and saying things that weren't true, right?
Completely false. And that's what I don't like about it is like, yeah, we have people texting in and they're saying it's, to keep people safe and we want to keep each other safe.
But they can lie.
It's completely misused. And have you ever heard of a jealous ex-girlfriend? I'm sorry, they don't tell the truth. And
right.
I have a disdain for that. It works me up.
303-691-1649 if you want to sound off. Right now we've got full phone lines. All ladies wanting to sound off. Hi, Jen. Welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, Jen.
Super dupes. So are you familiar with this Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook page?
I am.
Tell us about it.
I am. I mean, I can understand where both points of view, but for me in the dating world, I'm a single mom, and for me, I'm just trying to find out information if a person is safe or not. There were a couple instances where I was warned of people I was talking about where I looked up their name, and they've had like domestic violence charges or stalking charges or, sexual harassment charges or incidents with a minor. So these are kind of things that I'm looking for. I understand there's jealous girlfriends and they're going to, spill their own tea, to say. But I think it's more to keep people out of trouble for the most part.
See, and I like this aspect of it. Because
Me too.
if
I have
there's
no problem
truly
with that.
some bad dudes out there, then they do need to put on there, and there needs to be a big fat warning. So I can see with you being a single mom, wanting to know that information, hugely beneficial when it comes to this page.
Yeah.
But I don't like what happened to Josh.
Well, and I
really
feel
don't.
like if you do have, actual charges against you, that's public information. You can Google someone's name and that stuff pops up. Like, it doesn't have to be through a Facebook
Do you do
group.
that, Jen,
Yeah.
too? Do you go into criminal records and look
Oh, you
dudes
have
up?
to, right? Jen, you have to.
Yeah, there'll be background checks, and definitely you can do a CBI for a few dollars.
Yes.
So.
When you're
Dang,
single
I
right
had
now,
no
Jeremy,
idea.
you are a private detective. You
I had
are.
no idea.
You have to do so
For
much
sure.
research.
I would
Yeah.
do it just a quick Google search, I guess. I would.
Well, that's what, I've dated
And
girls that
see what
like
you find.
first or second date, they'll be like, oh, I'm an FBI agent. I mean, that's what they all say. And it's true. Like, they dig and dig and dig, which is fine.
They
Like,
know more about you than you know about yourself at some
Right.
point.
Which is
That's
fine.
my blood type. I had no idea.
I found you on LinkedIn.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
The one-sidedness gets to me. That's
Yeah.
all.
All right. Jen, thank you for
Yeah,
sounding
I
off.
agree.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. And I will say there was another incident where I was seeing a guy and then found out a girl that I knew that was her boyfriend for like a year and a half.
Oh,
There's that. I'm
gosh.
sure there's a lot of that. I'm sure
Yeah.
there is.
That
Yeah.
makes it weird, too.
Yeah,
If you
so
both
there
have-
are definitely good points to this page. It's not all awful.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
Did you
Yeah.
both sleep with the same guy, Jen?
No, we're not going to talk about
Oh, boy. Jen,
Jeremy,
thank you for calling. Have
we
a
don't
good day.
discuss that. Thank you, Jen.
Bye, Jen.
Thank you.
I think I got my answer.
she
I
said
think
we're
I
not
got
talking
my
about that.
answer. I think I got
No.
my answer. If you want to sound off, 303-691-1649. Here's Beth. Beth, welcome to the show.
Good morning, guys.
Well, good morning to you. So we're talking about this Facebook page. Are we dating the same guy? What are your thoughts
Yeah.
on it?
So I've only been dating for like 9 months. Everything's all new to me, but my friend recommended this group, and I thought it was like entertaining at first, but it definitely serves a purpose. You know, it's supposed to protect women, and that's what it does. I think to Josh's point about how he got stuck into it, like it does get overused because if you want to find bad news, you're gonna find bad news, you know. But I think most of the time people just need to be adults.
Yeah.
I agree.
So-
I mean, it's
You have to
true,
be
yeah.
mature, it sounds like, if you use this, that you can't just go on there and use this as a mechanism just to trash somebody that just didn't work out for you.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
and
like
I have
that.
commented. I haven't had any bad experiences, knock on wood. But I've commented on people and said, you know, they were fine. We didn't click, but they were great and nice. So all power to you. And I've also seen posts where people ask about the person they're dating and then they get no replies, which means that's good news. So those make me happy.
How do they?
At
How
least
do you
not-
know? How do they regulate it that it's only women that can join this page?
Because you have to
I mean,
ask
you have to
join
answer
it.
the questions and you have your profile. But I mean, I guess there are supposedly, you know, trolls in there, but I don't know.
Well, I'm wondering if you could be a guy, create a fake Facebook page as a woman,
But if
and
they
then
see you created it last week,
Yeah,
they'll be like,
they
you're not
won't
getting
do-
in.
exactly.
Because it'll says the start
Yeah.
date. Mine says
Yeah.
I've been a member of
Oh.
Facebook since 2009.
because that's my thing. It's like I could pose as a woman, then go back in there and be like, "No, Josh is great. He's the
Yeah.
best kisser ever," you know, and just pose.
Yeah.
I did have one question, and Josh may know this. Isn't there a Facebook group, Are We Dating the Same Girl?
There is. I just
there?
pulled it up on Facebook. I had no idea
Okay.
there was a We're Dating the Same Girl. This is actually specifically Denver metro area as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't know that either.
I
This is
didn't
what's-
know it existed.
This is just my personal experience that I've dealt with. I've never done the Are We Dating the Same Girl thing, so I get that we did get a text of someone being like, hey, there is a guy's version. I didn't know that.
So what you could do then is essentially take the screenshots from the "Are we dating the same guy?" Post them on the same girl and defend yourself on there, right?
Yeah, that's a
Listen,
lot of
guys,
work.
That's how
fine,
it's
it's
a
fine.
lot of
Yeah.
work.
Gosh,
But if
that's
you
a lot of
like
work.
are desperate enough to defend yourself,
Well, and
you
that's the
could
thing,
flip
like-
flop it and be like, "Watch out for her. She posts things that are not true."
I'm more of a trusting
Yeah.
person. Like I've never felt the need to do that. I didn't even know there was a guy's
Uh-huh.
version until today. So I guess I trust too easily, Jer. I don't know.
I don't know. Beth, are you with somebody now? Are you happy?
I am, and I am very happy.
Good.
And I,
That's
for
good.
one second, thought about posting their picture on the group, but then I was like, no, like I have no reason to. Kind of like
Yeah.
Josh said, like I'm trusting, and unless something weird happens, like I'm not going to go digging for dirt.
See,
That's
that's the
good,
point.
Beth. For
The
you.
digging. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great point. The digging for it. Unless there's a reason, why go digging? Because everybody has a past. I mean,
Yeah.
huh.
Yeah.
Give your guy a shout out.
Oh, his name is Chase, and
Hey,
he's
Chase.
amazing.
Oh, yay.
Chase.
Amazing Chase. He's amazing. He's a good kisser. Sometimes we make out
Oh,
in
yeah.
public.
Oh,
yeah.
Beth, you're funny. Thank you for calling the show. Have a good day.
Yes.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks
Bye.
for your
Beth.
take, Beth. Bye.
Beth and Chase. It's the
Yeah.
Beth
Dude.
Chase wedding.
Singing
In
a
a
tree.
If you want to sound off about either one of these pages, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. If you agree with them or disagree with them, or if you've been on them, we want to hear from you. Here's Kendra. Kendra, welcome to the morning show.
Hey, guys.
Hey, you. So are you familiar with Are We Dating the Same Guy?
I am, and same thing. I never knew this existed. I thought that was pretty weird when I heard about it, but I did hear about it in a really weird way. My now boyfriend, we met through Facebook dating, and we hit it off, and it was great and everything. Suddenly he comes, and he's like, well, this is weird. I'm like, what's up? And someone had posted him on there.
Oh.
And was like, does anybody know him? And all these girls started ranting off. But what was funny was that there's one particular girl that was like, yeah, apparently he has a girlfriend, but he was with me last night.
Oh, no.
Message me about it,
Yes.
and then messaged him to hook up.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to... What?
Yeah, exactly. She messaged me to warn me about him,
And
but the
then
same day
messaged
she
him.
messaged.
Him.
No, like it was like at the same day, messaged him. It was like, you want to hook up? So
Oh
it was
my
like,
gosh.
what?
Oh my gosh.
So did he hook up with her?
No, he didn't know her. The reason we found out is because his friend is on there and saw it and sent him the screenshot and was like, hey, just a heads up, this is on here. So it was so funny because the date that the girl was saying that they were together, he was with me all day.
My gosh.
And thank goodness he was, right? Because if he wasn't, then that could have been a whole issue in your relationship.
It would blow up your relationship.
Thank goodness you guys were
Exactly.
together.
This is the part I don't like, the
Yeah.
lying on it.
Yeah.
And there's no way to
Exactly.
control that.
Exactly. So I see the benefits in it because you never know. Like, I'm also a single mom, so I worry about who's going to be in my son's life and everything.
Yeah.
But to go and also do that, it's kind of stupid at the same time.
is
So I
stupid.
feel bad
Really
for
stupid.
Josh that he got put on blast like that.
You know how many people are looking up Josh today on
I
this
know.
page and they're going to comment, he's a great guy.
He's such a good guy.
I've been with him 3 times. He's a great
Oh,
guy.
God.
Kendra.
Please, no. Please.
Kendra. That's just me. I'm going to pose.
That's just Jeremy.
Kendra, are you still with this dude?
I am, and we just found out that we're expecting. So,
Yay!
Kendra.
Congratulations.
Kendra had sex. Well done.
Kendra, oh my God.
What's your guy's name? You want to give him a shout out?
His name is Augie, and he's just a really, really great guy. I really hit the jackpot with him.
Shout out to the
Aw.
great guys out there.
Kendra
Shout
and
out to Augie.
We love it.
Congrats, Kendra.
Yes.
Thank you for calling. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
Kendra. Bye.
Kendra and Augie
I love
sitting in a
that.
tree. Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
So I'm guessing you've heard of this Are We Dating the Same Guy page.
So, yeah, and I want to preface it first before I share my story on it that there are there's the monitoring on it is pretty heavy. I mean, the purpose of it is not to sit and bash people. So there are monitors and admin that go through and they delete comments of people. If you don't have a legit interaction with that person, they'll delete the comment. So
Okay.
there is monitoring on it. I mean, I don't know how crazy they are about it, but and then there are women too that will back people. They'll call other women out. If they're saying something that isn't relative, they'll be like, "Hey, why are you saying this?" So there are good women on there also.
That's good.
Yeah, but so my story is that I was dating. We just got married, my ex-husband and I, and we were together for 6 years, approaching our 6-year anniversary. And then I was on the page and then saw him get posted, and it was of another woman who posted him saying that he was telling her that we were still living together, but we were broken up because I wanted kids and he didn't. And
Oh
just
my
kind of all this stuff, pretty much
Jeez.
saying that I was a roommate. And then there
oh
were,
my God, Sarah.
yeah. And then there were other women commenting on it, just saying all of their stories that they were having. So I found out that he had been cheating on me from day one of our relationship. And we had literally just gotten married. So if it wasn't for that page, then I would never have found out that he was cheating on me.
Dang. So, okay.
So this is beneficial for you.
That's one of the things
Horrible
where I'm
and
that's,
sad.
I'm so sorry you found out that way, but that is the beneficial part of
That's how it's supposed to be
that.
used.
That is how
That's
it's supposed to be used.
used.
Yes, exactly.
What
That's
a
what it's for.
Jackass,
The shock
Sarah.
of just
I am
finding
mad
that.
for you.
I
Like,
feel
you're
so
just-
bad for you, Sarah.
You're just
I know.
perusing the Facebook page and you find your husband or your then husband on there.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
What?
sorry.
Seriously,
Yeah.
how did you feel in that moment? When you found out?
Well, I mean, it was kind of a double thing because he never this is probably the first red flag, right? He never gave me access to his phone.
Oh.
And there was one thing on there where I saw his phone open one day and I went through it because after 6 years, right?
Yeah.
I never went through it. And I was like, well, maybe I should. And I saw Tinder on there. And then I was like, okay, let me go through this page. So it was a double whammy kind of thing. And I just it was horrible because I found out I was in the other room and then I was messaging all these women hey, tell me your interaction with him. Tell me your story of what happened with him. So I was kind of collecting all of this evidence. And then when I went to him and confronted him, he it was
Did he deny
the
it?
Yeah, what did he
reaction that
say?
he denied it at first, and then he wouldn't let me go back through his phone in front of him, and it wasn't until the next day that he came forward with the truth. So
So
it was bad.
he was getting away with this for 6 years, and you had no idea.
Yeah. I mean, of course I had hope, right? Or I mean, I had feelings that something was happening because he never gave me access to his phone.
Right.
But I had the blind trust of like, this is my partner. I should be able to trust them. I shouldn't have to question if something's happening.
You bet.
And that didn't happen, you know? And so I think that that's kind of just like, sometimes women just need proof. And even men, there are horrible women out there that do stuff like this too, you know?
Totally. Good point.
No,
Yeah.
I think
Are you with somebody now, Sarah?
Yeah, I am.
So you happy? Did you find a good one?
I am. Yeah, I'm really happy.
Good.
He's great. His name's Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Eric,
good for you, buddy,
Shout out
first
to the
of all.
good ones.
Shout out to the good ones.
But this is exactly what that. What
Does he
that
let you
app
look at his phone?
He does. We have full access to each other's phones.
That's it.
Smart
Yeah.
move.
Smart.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Sarah, can't thank you enough for opening up and telling us your story.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you for
sharing it to
sharing
everybody
that.
in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I know they already saw it if it was on the page.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
You're right.
You can call whenever you want, Sarah. Thanks for chiming in. All right.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
6 years.
And again, that is what the page is supposed to be about. That's what its main purpose is supposed to be. And so, like, as
It
much as
worked
we're
in that
on
case.
here
It totally did.
griping about, you know,
And I'm not
it's-
mad about that.
Yeah, like I think that when it rings true and when it provides the purpose it's supposed to, we're all for it.
Yeah.
Right? We're
that
like,
one
let's
worked for
go.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Juliet, you can have the final word. Thank you for calling us this morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Good morning to you. So what are your thoughts on this Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook page?
Yeah, so I've heard of it, but I've never been on it. But it just seems really messy. I feel like there's just girls out there that are not girls, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like you never know if anybody's just trying to, you know, make stuff up, you know? So there's a lot of girls out there that like to, you know, just create drama for no reason or just stir the pot and just make things messy. So that's the thing about me.
I feel like you have some of these girls in your friend group. It sounds like just a hunch. Is that true? Maybe.
Jeez,
We should have maybe changed your name.
Yeah.
Right, Angela?
Yeah.
Angela's calling us this morning. I guess, Angela, that's where the moderators come in that one lady was talking about. That
Yes.
somebody, you know, they're on there cracking down, and you have other women on there playing, you know, social media police officer, and they can deny some of these rumors
Yeah.
or, you know, call some of these ladies out that are causing the drama. But
Yeah, I guess if you're using it the right way, then I think it would be it's a good thing. Like I know I had a situation where I'm on like the Facebook dating app, and you know how you could just look people up because it's on Facebook. So I happened to match with a guy, and I decided to go look him up on Facebook just to be curious. And I saw on his Facebook page that he was in a relationship. So I just reached out to the girl and was just like, hey, I just wanted to let you know, like, your boyfriend's on, you know, the Facebook dating app. Like, I matched with him. I just wanted to, you know, let you aware. And, you know, she was just like, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, and I think
All
that's
right.
still kind of a good use of that. But
Yeah,
the whole,
I think, yeah.
like smearing thing and stuff. There's positives and negatives on both sides of this, and I've seen that with the people that have called in today.
Juliet, are you with a guy now?
No, I've just thrown myself into work.
Yeah.
Hey,
You sound like
honestly,
Katie.
smart.
You sound like Katie.
So
It's a
I
bloodbath
threw myself
out there.
into
I'm gonna
fried
tell
chicken.
you, like I haven't seen some of Josh's messages, but I've seen some of Katie's from these guys out there who
Yeah.
like jump right into incredibly inappropriate comments.
Oh, it's awful. It's
like,
so bad.
hey, what's your favorite food? Then it's like, boom, here's a picture of you know what, and it's like, my God,
I know. How did you get there so quick?
Juliet, thank you and good luck out there.
Thank you. You guys have a good day.
You too.
Thanks, Juliet. Bye.
Well, this was very eye-opening. I haven't been out in the dating
was.
world in 20 plus years.
Lucky
You don't wanna be out
I
here.
had
Lucky you.
no idea this
it's
stuff was
terrifying
going
out
on.
here. You don't want to be here.
You're right.
You know, I did want to point out that there are two Facebook pages. One, Are We Dating the Same Girl? One, Are We Dating the Same Guy Denver? The Are We Dating the Same Guy Denver has 30.9 thousand people involved with
Wow.
it. The Are We We Dating the Same Girl, the one for the guys, has 1.6 thousand. So there are way more women on the page than
What are
there
you trying
are
to say,
guys
Katie?
in there. I'm just saying.
What are you trying to say?
The women are trying to get to the bottom of it. The guys
Guys
are
are like, whatever,
Yeah,
she pretty.
whatever.
FBI agents, I'm telling you.
She pretty, we good.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Hey, thanks for all the calls and messages and hanging out with JKJ. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh. Denver's best music, Mix 100 with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning. If you want to continue the fun, we've got a Facebook page too. We won't put anybody on blast on there.
Never.
Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Facebook or Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Instagram. We post a lot of fun pictures, things that are coming up on the show, various fun links, some videos. So we would love it if you guys came along with us on social. Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Facebook and Instagram. Coming up in a few minutes, we pride ourselves on digging deep and finding all the good local stories because Mix 100 is all local. All of the on-air personalities you hear at Mix 100 live in Colorado, doing Colorado things. So it's fitting that we do a very Colorado trending report. What are a couple of things we're going to talk about, Katy?
Ooh, we have a pretty dicey dog collar theft ring that we'll talk about.
Oh, no!
As well as some of the top camping spots in the nation. 3 are right here in Colorado.
Oh, this is why I sold my camper. This is why. We'll dive into that and more coming up in the trending report right now. Traffic time. JKJ in the morning here at Denver's Mix 100, broadcasting live. Our studios are here in Lone Tree, Colorado. You want to see what's going on in the studio? We have a YouTube feed. It's live all morning long. Just search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube. And you can see us. You can see our hats that we're wearing today. It's all brought to you by our partners at Safeway. Thank you so much. And you can take the radio station with you wherever you go. Just download Mix 100 Denver from your app store. Tap that app and get it on your phone. And then stick around because this is the station that's going to be sending you off to Miami to go see Coldplay. Are you kidding me? Whoa. How great would that be today? I hear it's chilly outside.
It's a little chilly.
A little nippy.
Yeah.
We call it the Code Play for Coldplay. You get a flight number every morning with us around 8:10, and then again at 1:10 with Big Rob, and then later on in this afternoon, Nina will ask you to call in and regurgitate the numbers, and if you get it right, boom, you're qualified to go see Coldplay in Miami. So stick around for that. That's a pretty awesome trip, you guys.
Absolutely.
Not gonna lie, that's a massive band.
I mean,
too.
Coldplay's tour is like one of the best this year. Like people are clamoring for
yeah.
those tickets.
Have you seen the videos of what their concerts look like?
Yeah.
They're
Those wristbands,
intense, man. They look like so much
They
fun.
have wristbands?
They
have
do. And
wristbands.
they turn the whole venue into one big
light show.
lighted up light show.
Oh, I love it when they do that.
Yes,
So cool.
it's really
Love
neat.
it.
Also, they're the only band to never exchange their band members in 30 years.
Yeah,
That's
they're
insane.
The same
pretty
lineup.
good.
That's cool.
You
Pretty
don't hear
good.
that.
That shows commitment.
We call it Code Play for Coldplay, and we could be sending somebody off to Miami to go see him. More information on the station's website, mix100.com. It is time for a Ding Dang Trending Report, and we like to do everything local in trending. Katie, what you got?
Yeah, would you look at that? Hey,
Would you
we've
look at
got
that?
new venue for the National Women's Soccer League in Santa Fe Yards there near Broadway and I-25.
Sure.
They announced it yesterday that there's going to be a soccer stadium there, and that is going to be awesome.
It's a good-looking stadium. I saw the pictures of it, the concept art. 14,000 people it can hold plus. And like how great for all the businesses around there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's going to bring a lot of people to that area. And after they suffered quite a bit when all the restaurants saw the hit with COVID and, you know,
sure.
yeah. So they need more people in that area. And that's what they're doing there. You can go see the project and what they have planned for it on our Instagram stories at Jeremy, Katy, Josh. But it is really, really cool. And it's supposed to be open in the spring of 2028.
The only people that were kind of butthurt by it was everybody living down there now because they threw up all those apartments and condos, and
But
they're
look,
like,
Jared,
where am I going to park?
They play once a week.
Exactly.
Like,
And
it's
like
gonna
a
be
Broncos
fine, right?
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
they play, and I get it. No one likes change. I understand. Look, the new team is going to play once a week on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And if it's not, that's only for home games.
Yeah.
So, yes, it will be busy one day a week. I understand that. But also, go check them out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be awesome.
You can also walk to the stadium,
Yes.
so get happy about that. And you live downtown. You knew there wasn't going to be any
Yeah,
parking.
simmer down.
Come on.
Mhm.
And it's not
on.
like it's an eyesore or anything. It's going to be a
No.
beautiful new complex.
It's
It's
going
gonna
to
look
bring
sick.
so
It will.
It's going to
Yeah.
bring a new look to that whole little spot.
And
That's
honestly, it's
been,
probably gonna.
it's been a dirt lot for 10 years, so
It's going to help with your
gonna
resale
be-
value if you live down there.
Exactly.
Absolutely will.
That's going to help everybody all around. I cannot wait. The Mile High 420 Festival, also
Yeah,
downtown.
bro.
It's no longer free.
What?
Yes. In past years, you were able to go hang out and check out the festivities absolutely free of charge. You did have to purchase a ticket, but it was free for you to do so. You just needed it to get into all the parties. But yeah, they are charging you $20 a person this year, so make sure you're aware.
But I spent all my money on Pringles and gummy bears, bro. I don't have any money to get in, dude. Well, we should sell our skateboard, bro.
We should sell some of it. Not all
get
of
in.
it.
Just
some of it.
Just sell the skateboards,
Just half of
bro.
it. You should do that now because those prices are gonna go up.
We gotta act fast, bro.
And they're gonna have Tommy Chong hosting.
Tommy
Who the
Chong.
heck is that?
I know. Cheech and Chong?
Cheech and Chong,
It's
bro.
Chong of Cheech and Chong.
Iconic potheads, dude.
Are you serious right now?
that the
Josh
guy-
is like 12 years
That's
old.
the guy from that
Oh.
70s show,
It
right? He
is.
was on there.
Okay.
All right,
At
cool, yeah.
least you know
I know
him
him.
a little.
I know him.
Yeah,
My
bro.
gosh.
I don't. That's
Get
not
on
my
the
community.
I know
Google,
it's not your
bro.
thing,
Not my
but
community.
he's still pop culture. Like,
Yes,
you should know
I
him.
know him. He talks like Jerry's right now,
He
man.
does. He really
Well, a little
does.
different. It's a little different.
Oh Oh my gosh. Yeah, but they are going to have some VIP packages and stuff where you can meet Tommy.
VIP.
So you can look into it.
I
but,
wonder if he'll sign my bong, bro.
The Mile High 420 Festival is on 420. So there you go.
What a great day to have that. Like, how did they...
Who thought of that?
That's like perfect. Do you think they planned that?
I love it. Like,
Total
yeah,
coinky
I'm
dink,
pretty
Well,
sure.
I bet you that's just a
Coinky-dink.
total coincidence, bro.
Hey, this Missouri couple
Oh,
is
I guess we're
probably
done
high.
with this now.
Anybody
Okay,
else
let
hungry?
me turn that. I guess we're done with that
Are you guys
story.
ready to move on?
Not really.
Do you need a nap first?
We move a
what
little
are you
slower
doing?
here,
You need to
Katie.
go
Yeah.
eat something?
I guess
Okay.
it's done because that
Well,
music's over.
Catch up because we're moving
Sorry,
on to
Josh,
the
we gotta get
Missouri
professional.
couple.
Okay,
Exactly.
Missouri couple, yes.
All right, because I told you about the dog collar theft ring.
Unless we all of a sudden change
Oh,
back because
no.
this music came back on. I don't even know where Missouri is, bro.
Look on the map,
Kansas
bro.
City, Missouri.
Who has a map anymore,
I know,
dude?
right?
It's on your phone.
Oh, but my phone is dead, dude. I left
to
it in the
charge it.
Uber last night. I don't even know where it's at.
You are not a very responsible stoner, Jer. You
Are
should
any
stop.
responsible? Are any
There
stoners
are
responsible?
some. There are some out there.
Smoke responsibly,
exactly.
bro.
No, Josh, the music's over. We gotta get back to normal.
Sorry.
Because you want to hear about this dog theft collar ring.
Absolutely. This
You
is very
do.
important news. This
So,
is way better.
Because, well, it happened in Missouri, Kansas, Iowa, Nebraska, and Indiana. And the estimated total loss from these dog collars, $25,000. It's a dog collar theft ring. As I
Do you know
said.
how much pot you can buy for like $25?
Silly.
How much was it?
Stop.
25,000, bro?
That's like
I don't even know.
I promise
100
you're
pounds
gonna
of
like
weed.
this story.
I've never even seen that much
I
weed, bro.
promise you're gonna love this one.
No, man. I can't even think about this dog
you
right
can
now.
buy so much pizza with that too.
Have you ever ridden a
guys.
dog, dude?
I haven't got to the best part.
I want to ride a dog over a rainbow, bro.
You're really getting off track now. Come back over this way. There we go.
All right, music
Back
now.
to the Missouri couple.
Katie's killing our
The
fun.
dog collar theft ring. You're going to want to know
Keep
about
going.
this.
Yeah, tell me about
Okay, so they go into Menards, right?
Menards?
Menards. You know all about Menards?
I got
Do you know
kicked there
Menards?
once. I got
Is that
kicked
a-
in Menards
what's
once.
Menards?
Store. You don't
I thought that
know
was a
about
place in
Oh, Josh,
Nebraska.
just don't even ask Josh
I
anything. He
can't.
knows
I
nothing.
can't explain everything
Keep going.
all the time.
Keep going.
So they went into many Menards in all those places: Missouri, Kansas, Iowa, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And one of them went and tried to grab dog food, while the other went and grabbed a bunch of collars, and then they ran out of the store. And again, they did this so much that they stole almost $25,000 worth of collars.
Is this
right?
a fetish thing?
So they were actually selling them on Amazon and eBay. So
Oh.
that's what they found out. They were trying to track these
What a
people down.
racket.
For years, they were looking for these people. You know how they found them? Okay, I'll tell you. They were driving a bright orange and blue Jeep that was decked out as the Denver Broncos. That's how they
full
found
circle.
them. I know. See, I told you you'd like this story.
Dude,
I love the color orange, bro. That's the color of my most favorite bong ever.
it's almost green, which is weed.
Oh, yeah.
So close to
I'd
weed
like to get
color.
a green and orange bong, bro.
I'd probably do that.
I love the Broncos so much.
Yeah.
Sports is
Broncos!
awesome.
I like the nuggets because weed nuggets. That's
Oh, dude. You have the best jokes ever, broski.
why. They're pretty good, I'll say that.
Like, whenever I'm around you, all I want to do is laugh.
I really should have ended with that pot story, huh? My gosh.
No, bro, this is the best trivia ever.
Bruh.
So
nah, bruh. I've got one more for you.
Okay, back
Okay.
All right,
the
back
top,
to okay.
The top camping spots in the nation. Okay, according to the online booking platform CampSpot, they have it, and 3 are right here in Colorado. So, Great Sand Dunes National Park. Ben, have you been?
I've been there. Yes.
Yeah, have you?
Driven by it.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So Ramble is the name of the park. Yeah. So maybe the spot for you. It's one of the top 10 spots in Colorado. But you know the sand dunes. They have the fun.
Sand.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry.
That's exactly it. They have the sand dunes, and so that's a big pull for people.
Yeah.
Another one is Granby. So the Sun Outdoors Rocky Mountains, formerly the River Run RV Resort, that made the list of the top camping spots in the nation. Top 10 actually. actually. And so they're saying if you want to go visit these spots, you need to make reservations if you want to go check it out.
Yes.
The number one on the list, I just loved it because I've been there. Big B's Orchard in Hotchkiss. Go Bulldogs. This is actually like an experience. You go out there and they have glamping. You can go pick the apples and all the different produce. Why are you guys looking at each other like that? You can go pick all the stuff fresh, and they have apple cider that they sell here in Denver. You can get Big B cider here in Denver. But God, I used to go out there with the hippie all the time. We would have so much fun.
Hippie.
So much fun.
Do you know what I love picking, bro? Is like fresh weed, buddy.
I just think they have to have weed shops near me if I go camping.
I love getting stoned when we're camping because you can watch the smoke just go up into the sky and then into the universe.
Bro, look
and
at
it's
the
like the
stars.
stars are getting high too, bro.
Are the stars partaking?
Yeah,
Stars
because
are
when you
What?
so
smoke, girl, that smoke goes up into the sky and then the universe gets stoned. bro.
Okay.
That's what
bro.
created the stars is the pot weed, bro.
Up
Yeah.
into the universe?
Yeah.
The universe got high and made the stars?
That's what happened.
That's
what happened.
I
That's
love
scientific.
apples too, bro.
That's scientific fact right there.
You ever smoked weed out of an apple,
And
bro?
then you
Yes,
eat
I
it.
have.
We better take a break. I need
I
to
know,
go
we
lay
should probably
down,
get
all
out of
right?
this.
I'm
All
hungry.
right, there's
Me
your local
too.
trending.
That's it. And here's a song for our buddy Jeff, who texts in all the time, and he loves this show.
Oh, he does
He
love
loves
this
this song.
song.
Ready?
Yeah.
This one's for you, Jeff.
We love you.
Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. Thanks for having some fun with us this morning. I do like Robert, who just texted in talking about our stoner voices. Yeah, I got through that. Here you go.
You sound like
Kind
that.
of, huh?
You do.
Yeah, bro.
His ego, or the turtle, was kind of the stoner surfer.
He
dude.
was,
So,
yeah.
makes sense.
When we were at Disneyland, they had like this interactive show where you could go in and interact with that
Hilarious.
turtle, and he would there'd be a voice guy behind the screen interacting.
Did you
and
see the guy? There was one video that went viral where he asked a dude his favorite food, and he goes, turtle soup. And Crush goes, all right, so that's going to wrap it up for the day?
Yeah.
And then they just
Time to
switched
go,
away.
bro.
That is hilarious.
So good, so good.
Oh my gosh.
Robert, thank you for the message. He's using our Mix 100 Denver app. You click the microphone in the corner and you can send us messages. Get it on your phone. All right, I guess we got to dive into traffic now, darn it. I was having some fun. Aw. All right, Aaron, go ahead. Oh. Denver's best music, Mix 100 with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. You're home for the Code Play for Coldplay, where we're going to send one lucky listener off to Miami to go see Coldplay. I think we're giving them 2 tickets. They can take a friend.
Well, yeah.
Or a lover.
So thoughtful.
We're just sending you alone.
Have fun.
No, I think you get a couple tickets. To go see Coldplay in Miami. How great is that? All the information, all the details, how you win, it can be found on our station website, mix100.com. It's right there on the homepage, so go check that out. Off the air, Katy was talking about her daughter, who she calls little baby Nana.
Little sweet baby Nana.
Sweet little baby Nana.
You gotta say it like her, Jay.
Little baby Nana.
All of a sudden, that turned into Bill
I was
Cosby.
like, that's a little Bill Cosby.
Little baby Nana.
Not how I say her name.
Who wants a Jello pudding pop, baby
No.
Nana?
Okay,
The little baby doo doo. Okay, so she was talking about baby Nana and how she's helpless.
I mean, without her phone, I kind of realized something about that entire generation. So her phone did a thing over the weekend where, first of all, it wasn't turning on unless it was plugged in. So that was causing some issues. And we were planning on going to the cell phone store to get it fixed. And then her phone just would not turn on. It didn't matter if it was plugged in or not. So it just stopped turning on. And she had no idea how to get anywhere.
Oh, no.
I know. We were talking about going to T-Mobile, and I was like, well, I'll just meet you there. I'll just meet you at the cell phone store. And she was like, Mom, I don't know how to get to the cell phone store. And I was like,
Goodness.
How old is she?
oh, no, she's 21. And I didn't realize that they use their phone for everything. I mean, they really do. If they've got to go somewhere, if they need to order something, like she's like, I can't get food delivered to me. And
Does
I
she
was
know
like,
street names at least?
Wow.
oh, Zoe, can you just go there? Like, go to a place and get food?
She's like, no.
I don't know how to get there. And
This
she
is
doesn't
insane.
know. I've dealt with this with her entire life because she doesn't know directions. I mean, and I'm talking, she doesn't even know how to get to her grandparents' house. Like, she's never
Could she
paid
get to your house?
attention.
Could she get to
No.
your house?
No, she needs her phone to get to
Dude.
my house. And
That's not healthy.
you just wait till your kids get to the age where they need to get themselves
Yeah, it might
around.
be
and
bad.
I
see
could drive somewhere right now and be like, all right, kids, get me home. And they could do it.
Could they really?
Is
Are
that your
you
neighborhood?
Sure?
Yes, they
It-
well,
from-
I mean, as much as a 9-year-old knows,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, within a bubble,
Yeah.
I bet you I could be like, get me home. And they could do it.
See, there are a few kids. My best friend's kid, her name is G, and I call her Gia PS because she can
that's
find
funny.
her way home
That's cute.
anywhere. Like, she is so smart when it comes to directions. But my kid, no, she couldn't find her way out of what
Does she know
paper
that the
bag.
mountain? Does
Like,
she know that the mountains are west?
No, and I
Oh my
tried to
gosh.
tell
This
her
is sad,
that. I was
Katy.
like, Zoe, the mountains are always going to be in the west. They're never going to move. So you can always maneuver your way around by the mountains and where they're based. And yeah, I just,
This isn't healthy.
how
Blank
do
stare.
I, and at
Crickets.
21, how do I get her to learn how to
that's
navigate?
bad.
You will have
Like-
to take her phone away.
I was gonna say you should have had it without a week. Like she should have gone
Yeah.
a week without it. And been
I
like,
bet you
learn.
I could, if she was without the phone, I bet you I could teach her pretty quick. But she is no Magellan. I will tell you that. She is no Magellan. Oh.
She's going to have a problem when the grid goes down. And
I know.
Nobody
like,
has anything.
And not just her, though. We're talking kids that age, period.
It's probably
Like,
everybody. Yeah.
If you don't have your phone, and just look at that, like kids who are driving 21, younger 20s, maybe you can text us and tell us, can you get through life without your phone? Because my kids sure
Well,
can't.
Katy,
and we
for
found
my
that out.
for my driving test, I remember this. I would be taking I had to build up hours with a driving instructor.
Yeah.
And you would have to learn the streets. Like he would say, "Let's take a left on," and I would say, "Oh, this is Parker Road or
Yeah.
County Line or whatever." And so that would help me. I wonder if they've totally ditched that too, because driving instructors now are like, you have your cell phone.
Yeah,
Who
what do
cares?
you need to
Everybody's
know
got
what the
GPS
street
in their
names
pocket.
are?
Yeah.
Unless your phone breaks.
Still unsettling.
Yeah,
Still
no,
very
believe
unsettling.
me. I don't like
She doesn't even know how to get to grandma.
She doesn't. What if something happens to grandma?
Little baby Nana, grandma wants to see you.
I can't find you, grandma.
That's very sad.
Oh.
Denver's best music, Mix 100 with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning. And everyone's been calling us JKJ, and we kind of like that. So JKJ in the morning, thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you to everybody that called in today.
Yes.
My goodness, some really great calls, exceptional text messages, and of course, everybody watching on the YouTube stream. And I think Josh wanted to give a shout out to somebody.
Yes, I do. DJ Poke Fresh. He said, came to see your live feed. Can I get a shout out? Heck yeah, you can. Thank you for checking us out. And then he says, I love y'all. So
well, there you go, you
I
big
love your
Jigglypuff.
DJ Poke Fresh.
Yes.
Thank you for watching us and checking us out.
I think it has to do with Pokemon and not food, Katie.
Oh,
We-
man.
we
I
checked
missed
him
that,
out.
Mark. Didn't I? So I love your bowls.
A lot of cool. Well, he might be smoking bowls.
We don't know him.
No, we don't know.
No, we
but
don't know.
his videos were awesome. So
Yeah.
DJ, shout out to you, man. Thank you for checking us
Yeah,
out.
thanks everybody. And again, you can find us on YouTube by searching Mix 100 Denver. Brought to you by our partners at Safeway. That's it. We're out of here. We're done for the day, so we're going to go plan tomorrow's show. We have Show Wants to Know tomorrow, and I think we'll have a dilemma regarding lip gloss tomorrow that might get pretty darn intense.
What?
A lip gloss dilemma.
Oh, no. My lip gloss be
Yeah.
cool.
And so we'll be doing that at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. All right, before we get out of here, I do have one final story for y'all. Are you familiar with the Transportation Security Administration?
Yes.
The
Yeah,
TSA?
yes.
The TSA claims it found a turtle in a passenger's pants
Oh, no.
at Newark Liberty International. TSA alleges a Pennsylvania man was going through a body scanner when a concealed object was detected near his groin.
How'd that get in there?
They say they've seen travelers try to conceal knives, other weapons, but they believe this is a first when they came across a turtle in some dude's pants.
Donatello, no.
Now they say the good news is the turtle did not appear to be harmed.
Oh, thank goodness.
And really, it kind of depends on what the turtle's into. I mean, the turtle was either like, oh my God, gross, get me out of here. Or he was like, hells yeah, put me back in.
Super close.
Don't take me away.
No, put me back.
I just got here.
Oh, God bless those TSA agents.
Oh,
That's
man.
it. We're out of here. We'll see you back here tomorrow bright and early. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100.
Bye. See ya.